Welcome back to your high school sports. Welcome back to your high school sports here on in the your high school sports in the zone studio tonight. Trying to get everything together. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty tonight. We hadn't had that in a while. Looks like things are going to get better. Like I said, we got a lot of great games going on tonight around the area. We're trying to get back with Mikey. Welcome back to your high school sports here on in the your high school. Welcome back to your high school sports. Trying to get everything to get together tonight. We got a lot of having some technical difficulties we haven't had in the past few weeks, so we're trying to work it all out. We've got a lot of new things going on tonight. Hopefully, we'll get back with Mikey Hines here pretty soon. Hearing from Brandon Martin right now. Brandon is on his way to the Battle of the Woods. That is Brentwood and Ravenwood taking place down in Nashville. So a lot of action for you here on the football field tonight. A lot of action around the Southeast. We'll have some good games. We've got 3 games on tap for you tonight. Mikey Hines will be out at Happy Valley, where Happy Valley will be hosting the Hampton Bulldogs, and trying to get it all together right here in the Zone Studios. It is getting a little wild and crazy. But Mikey Hines is back with us. So if you have missed a few things, sorry, we had a little technical difficulty. Sometimes things work great and sometimes things don't work right. So we are here in the studio of the Zone right here on Your High School Sports. If you'd like to see the Your High School Sports Game of the Week, it is taking place at Knox West in get underway here pretty soon. Like I said, we've had a couple of scores on the board already. Maryville 7 over Bearden, and Cleveland 7 over Farragut. So early games in early scores in the first quarter. We'll be hearing from Mikey Hines out here pretty shortly. He's out of Hampton. While we are waiting on a few things, some updates, let's run down the Class 6A Division I poll right quick, try to get you guys caught up for what's going on in the state of Tennessee and the TSSAA state rankings. 6A, number 1 is Oakland, Maryville number 2, Riverdale 3, tied with Summit. Bradley Central coming in at 5, Germantown 6, Ravenwood 7, Dobbins Bennett is 8, Hendersonville is 9th, and Collierville is 10th, tied with Whitehaven. Class 5A, which you could see the number 1 Knox West Rebels take on Sevier County. That game is live right now, going on our sister station, Your High School Sports, on our Facebook page. So if you'd like to see that game, just flip over to there, and you can always go back backwards and forth. Sorry about the cough, guys. I just can't get rid of it, can't shake it. So I'm working on that. The boss ordered me some cough drops called Manuka Honey. She ordered them all the way from Australia. We just got them a couple of days ago, and they sure are doing the trick. So if you hear me coughing a little bit, just bear with me. We'll get back to things. Class 5A, Knox West number 1, Mount Juliet number 2, Powell is number 3. That's going to be a big game coming up pretty soon between Knox West and Powell. Page is number 4, Memphis Central is 5th, Walker Valley is 6th, Springfield 7, Station Campus 8, Knox Central. This is surprising. Knox Central is 1-3, and they're still ranked number 9 in the state. Henry County and is tied with Campbell County, and some other teams receiving votes: Davy Crockett and Morristown West. Class 4A, they took over number 1 last week as they defeated Elizabethton. Greenville still on top, at 4-0. Tullahoma 4-0. Pearl Cone 4-0. Elizabethton drops down to number 4. They're 2-1. We had Elizabethton last week, and Elizabethton pulled out a win against Daniel Boone. South Daw is 5. Haywood is 6. Hardin County is 7. Montgomery Central is 8. Marshall County 9, and Upperman is 10. Class 3A, the Tornadoes, even though they lost last week, but they lost to the number 2 team in the state in class 6A. Alcoa is still number 1 with a 3-1 record. Covington is 2nd. Loudon is 3rd. Giles County is 4th. Giles County 4th. East Nashville is 5. Kingston is 6. Waverly is 7. Unicoi County is 8th. Dyersburg is 9th. And Fairview is 10th. Class 2A, Meigs County 1. Trousdale County is 2. Hampton is 3rd. Westview is 4th. MAHS is 5, tied with Huntington. Marion County is 7th. Forest is 8th. Riverside is 9th. Watertown is 10th. In a division in Class A is Peabody, number 1. Fayetteville 4. South Pittsburgh is 3rd. McKenzie is 4th. Gordonsville is 5. Coalfield is 6. Dryson is 7th. Connorsville 8th. Cloudon is number 9. And Clay County is number 10. And one team received votes. That was West Carroll. In Division 2, which is the private schools here in the state of Tennessee, in the Class A, DCA is 1. Kings Academy, right here in Sevier County, is number 2. The Kings Academy, which we will have them coming up a couple times this year. We'll have them featured against next week. We'll be at Kings Academy for your high school sports game of the week. It will be Swain County, North Carolina, making a visit down to the Kings Academy campus. We will have that game right on our Your High School Sports Facebook page. That will be our live game next week on our sister station. Nashville Christian is 3. Friendship Christian is 4. And University School of Jackson is 5. And the Class AA, Lipscomb is 1. CPA is 2. Davison Academy is 3. Langston Collegiate is 4, and CAK comes in number 5. In the AAA, Macaulay is number 1. Knox Catholic is number 2. Pope John Paul II, which will make a visit to Catholic coming up on October 15th. We will have that game right here on the Zone, that Knox Catholic and Pope John Paul II. So if you want to mark your calendars for that game, we will have that game right here on the Zone. Briarcrest is 4, and Innsworth is number 5. That is your TSSAA state polls, not playoffs yet. We're getting there. We will be getting there pretty soon, but right now, those are the polls that are right here in the state of Tennessee. We'd like to give a shout out to all the sponsors right here on Your High School Sports, the Zone, help make this possible. Krispy Kreme Donuts in Sevierville. 2 locations to serve you, one on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge and the second location in Sevierville on Highway 66. Sevier County Electric, a great partner for us here at Your High School Sports, helping out, plus, lighting all Sevier County with the power for the games, plus all the businesses and the residentials. Riverstone Resort and Spa, one of the best places to go and relax. I know the boss likes to go by and check it out and just kind of relax. You can take your sweetheart there and you can actually relax in the lazy river. They have an indoor pool. They have a full service spa, ladies. So talk to your husband about, or your boyfriend or your fiance about taking you to the Riverstone Resort and Spa right in the heart of Pigeon Forge. Buddy's Barbecue in Sevierville, voted the #1 barbecue in Sevier County. They have a great special every Tuesday night, $7.99 special at Buddy's Barbecue. Great friend Kenny and his folks do a great job. They've actually got some other locations, one in Chattanooga and one in Cleveland, Tennessee. Claybo's Express Car Wash, 2 locations to serve you as well in Sevier County. The original location on Wires Valley Road and the new location right before you get to the Tanger Outlet Mall, right in Pigeon Forge. So a lot of things going on. Looks like we're getting ready to hear from Mikey Hines again. Let's go with it, Mikey. What's going on out there at Happy Valley? Hey, Mikey, I can see you. I see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on a second, Rob.
Okay, what's going on? National anthem? Okay.
Yeah. They're honoring the veterans that lost their lives in that Afghanistan thing.
Okay. Very good, Mikey. Very good. Well, you want to go ahead and we'll come back to you when you have some action from Happy Valley. Mikey Hines, as they are saluting the veterans that lost their lives in Afghanistan not too long ago. That was a horrible thing that happened over there. So if we could just remember those soldiers that lost their lives, and looks like a lot of the schools are doing that. I know they did it last 2 weeks ago at Morristown East when Dobbins Bennett was there. So as a little score update, Maryville 14, Bradley Central 0. Looks like the Rebels have picked up where they left off last week against Alcoa. Farragut 7, Cleveland 7. That's a first quarter score. Knox Central 7, Heritage 0. Hogs 14, Cobb County 6. Anderson County and South Door all tied up 7-7. There's 3:11 left in the first quarter. Sevier County 7, Knox West 0. Sevier County Smoky Bears all over the West Rebel, number 1 West Rebels tonight. We will be hearing from Nathan Miranda shortly. We'll be hearing from him later on tonight from that game. We'll go on down a little bit further. Let's see if there's any scores around. Oak Ridge 7, Lenore City 0. As we go on down, a lot of people texting me, telling me what's going on at their games. My daughter texted me, telling me to pull my collar down. Okay, thanks. She's watching. She always watches. So as we scan the board to see if there's any other scores going on, there will be a lot of scores come in. A lot of games. Remember, we talked about conference games this year start at 7, and games that are non-conference games are 7:30. But looks like a lot of the schools have chosen to start their games at 7 now. I think that's pretty good as we get into the later part and the time changes. It's a little bit better to start games at 7. I know all TSSAA playoffs start at 7 as well. So, but we'll get back there. A lot of scores to come up with. Anderson County at 7, and that's South Daw 7. Just that starts the second quarter of that game. As we go ahead, down there. We'll be talking to Brandon Martin. Brandon is in Nashville. He's our reporter down in the Nashville area, and he is covering the Battle of the Woods. This is a tremendous game down in Nashville. It's Brentwood versus Ravenwood, two high-powered, and as Brandon told us in our Tuesday night meeting, a lot of potential 5-star players in this game. And what we mean by 5-star, that means five-star Power 5 players that could go to the Power 5 schools in the nation. And that's the kind of players that we will be seeing in that game tonight. That's one thing about your high school sports. That's what we do. We showcase some of the best teams in the Southeast, plus we show potential players that will possibly be playing on Saturdays in the future. So that should be an interesting game. It always is. Brandon was telling us last week, this past Tuesday in our meeting, that should be a great game down there in Nashville. Mikey Hines is out at Happy Valley as Happy Valley hosts Hampton tonight. We should be getting some information from him. That was a 7:30 start, and we already know that West is up on Sevier County is up on West tonight. That would be a shocker if that would hold out. Sevier County won a great game last week against Pigeon Forge, and Pigeon Forge unfortunately is not playing tonight. They were scheduled to play Alcoa, but that's not happening. It looks like Pigeon Forge must have had some COVID issues because Alcoa got the win. So that's the way it works with the COVID games. If you test positive and you have to cancel the game or reschedule the game or forfeit the game, the team, you forfeit the win. So I guess that's what happened to Pigeon Forge tonight because it looks like it was an Alcoa win. But like I said last week, a really, really good game between Pigeon Forge and Sevier County. The Smoky Bears won 14-0. It was a game that was a lot of penalties. Jake Nichols and Chris Blevins had to call on that game. So if we get a chance to go to them tonight, we'll talk to Jake Nichols about that game, because it was a really good game. Finishing up on our sponsors, we left off with Claybo's Express Shine, Alewife Pottery. Robert and his family have been making pottery for over 30 years. Blades Hair Salon and Sosquito's too, a great place to pick up some Italian food in the Tanger Mall. If you're shopping, it's great, but if you're not, just run by there and pick up some for lunch or dinner. Sosquito's too. I have tried their great chicken wrap. It was great barbecue chicken wrap, and it doesn't sound like Italian, but it was good. And the boss had some pizza, so it was really good. A good way to take something home after the game or pick up something before the game. So a really great place to go. It's new right there in Tanger Outlet Mall. Back to the scoreboard. Cleveland 14, Farragut 7. Bradley Central up on Hardin Valley 7-0. As we go on down, a few other scores. Science Hill 7, William Blunt 0. Morristown West 14, Daniel Boone 7. Jefferson County 7, Morristown East 0. That's a first quarter score. These scores are all first quarter scores except one. Elizabeth and Dobbins Bennett 7 and West Ridge 7. That is a really good football team, that West Ridge. They've been in a lot of games. They've lost some close ones, but that one, they are 2-1 on the season. Dobbins Bennett ranked in the state top 6A classification. Davy Crockett 14, Tennessee High 0. No scores, South Green and Cumberland Gap, but a lot of great scores. Things are happening around the state of Tennessee and around the area. And this is something that goes out. If you are in another state in the Southeast, if you're in Carolinas or Georgia or Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, send us a text, send us a score, and we will give that score out on over the airways right here on the Zone, your high school sports. Week number 5 has kicked off, and a lot of great games. Maryville all over Bearden, 21-0 in the second quarter. The Rebels have found another gear. I guess last week's game, that 30-27 win over Alcoa, put them in another gear. Cleveland still up over Farragut, 14-7. Coach Eddie Codeney has started out on a rocky season, 1-3. They won a close one last week, but they've lost a few close ones. Knox Central 7, Heritage 0. Knox Halls in the first quarter still. Knox Halls 14, Cotton County 6. Cotton County has a real young team. I was talking to a friend of mine. His son plays for Cotton County, and he was telling me they are starting 7, not 11, but 7 freshmen on Cotton County's team. So had a chance to catch up with Coach Scotty Dykes this week, just talking some football with him. And he said that they're taking their lumps this year, but they're growing up. They have a real good middle school program that hasn't lost a game. Their freshmen that have been very successful, and their JV. So hold on to yourself, Scotty, because I tell you what, you guys better look out for Cotton County in the next few years, because if you're playing freshman and sophomore, those guys are growing up, and they'll be a good football team to come. West Sevier County, Nathan Miranda is joining us, and he is at the Sevier County Knox West game. Nathan, what's going on at that game? Say Sevier County 7-0. Surprise. Nathan, I can hear you. I can see you.
Hey, Roddy. Yes, Nathan Miranda here at Bill Wilson Field in Knoxville, Tennessee, home of the Knox West Rebels. They're hosting the Sevier County Smoky Bears tonight. And Sevier County is currently down 14-13, driving here in the second quarter.
So it's up. I only had 7-0. So the score is actually 14-13?
Yes, it's 14-13, Knox West.
Knox West, 14-13. Let's look at a little action here. So Sevier County is actually driving.
About 10 minutes left in the first half. Sevier County is driving right now.
It sounds like it's a pretty good game right there. Sevier County is holding their own against Knox West, number 1 ranked Rebels.
That's right, yes.
13, and they're driving against West.
That's right, yes. Sevier County jumped out to an early lead, had some turnovers that helped them quite a bit. The score could be in Sevier County's favor if not for a few penalties that maybe could have gone either way. They had a big kick return past the 50. They got called back. It's right now it's really anybody's game, obviously, based on the score.
All right, looks like they're hurting themselves. They're backing up right there. They were down in the red zone. Now they're backed up. Looks like they're on the 40. What is that? The 40, 44-yard line?
Yeah, but 44. They got about a 1st and 6 right now.
Okay. Well, we'll hold it here for a moment. How does Knox West look? I know they're number 1 ranked. Talk about a little bit about the West Rebels.
Yeah, they, like you said, number 1 ranked, undefeated right now. They got off to a little bit of a slow start tonight. Like I said, they had a turnover, a fumble that led to a Sevier County touchdown. Gave up the big kick return that ended up getting called back. But I think if they can limit those mistakes and settle down a little bit, you'll see the Knox West that you'd expect to see in the second half.
All right. Well, Nathan, we'll check back in with you a little bit later.
All right, Roddy, thank you. Back to you.
All right, Nathan Miranda, he is at your high school sports game of the week, where it is Knox West 14, Sevier County 13, right there in Knoxville. That is our game of the week, Knox West versus Sevier County. And he says that Knox West has had some fumbles, some things that to go on with the score here. So I look at Knox West to be coming back a little bit later. So we'll be checking back in with Nathan down the road there. Halls 28, Cotton County 6. Halls all over Cotton County. Sevier County is 13. Knox West 14, as Nathan just reported. Let's move on down. Oak Ridge 7, Lenore City 0. Powell 7, Clinton 0. No score from any other games. I'm just kind of picking out the games that have scores right now. But Knox Halls, the Red Devils are a very good football team. They have been playing some really good football. They've lost some close ones. They lost a real close one to Knox West a couple of weeks ago. Maryville 21, Bradley Central 0. Finish up with our sponsors. Remember, pick up some Krispy Kreme donuts on your way from the game tonight. Make a great breakfast for you in the morning when you're drinking that hot cup of Joe. If you're out early in the morning, they do have lots of delicious drinks for you. They have great coffee. It is some of the best that you can drink. They have a lot of things you don't have to get. My favorite, which is the glazed donut. The boss likes the chocolate filled. She loves those, the cream filled. So, your favorite. They've got a ton of them for you. So stop by Krispy Kreme tonight after the game, and that way you can see. You can pick up a couple of dozen donuts and take them home with you. Sevier County Electric System, Riverstone Resort and Spa, Buddy's Barbecue, Claybo's Express Shine Car Wash, and Alawine Pottery, Blades Hair Salon, and Sesquitos 2 are to name a few sponsors for helping make the Zone possible, also helping make your high school sports game of the week possible. Remember, folks, we will be at next week. We will be at Kings Academy. Kings Academy will be taking on Swain County, North Carolina. That will be your high school sports game of the week next week, coming to you from Kings Academy. Kings Academy ranked number 2 in the state in the single A Division 2. Those are the private schools here in the state of Tennessee. The private schools are broken down into 3 classifications: Class A, Class AA, and Class 3A. And Kings Academy is ranked number 2. So should be an interesting game next week. And then we will follow Kings over to Lakeway Christian Academy on October the 8th. That will be our featured game on your high school sports. We got a great lineup. Let me run down the schedule for the rest of your high school sports, the game of the week. Tonight, we're at Knox West, Sevier County at Knox West. Next week, September 24th, Swain County at the Kings Academy. October 1st, Northview Academy at Pigeon Forge. October 8th, the Kings Academy visits the new school, Lakeway Christian Academy. October 14th, Gatlinburg Pittman will visit Northview Academy. And then we have left October 22nd open for the best game possible. It should be getting down to playoff implications. So we'll left that game open to try to bring you the best game around the area. And then we wrap up this year's your high school sports football season on October 29th. We'll take the Elizabethton Cyclones will pay a visit down to Seymour. So should be a lot of interesting games by the time we get down, like I said, the the week October 22nd. Should be a really good game for us to choose from. Everything is gonna work out great for this year's football season. We're hoping it will. A lot of with the first week of the season, we had 29 COVID games. Now we're down to 2. We haven't got down into West Tennessee yet to see what's going on down that way. A little bit later on this evening. Couple of scores. Farragut 14, the second quarter scores. Farragut 14, Cleveland 14. CAK 7 over, I didn't grab that. South Doyle 14, Anderson County 7. It's a scoring update. Second quarter, 8:31 to go in the second quarter. Coalfield 6, Carter 0. Gatlinburg, Pittman, and Unicoi County, no score. Greenback, Oliver Springs, no score. Harriman and Sunbright, no score. Central 7. South Dahl 14, Anderson County 7. Real good game right there. Knox Halls 28, all over Cobb County 6. South Dahl, like we said, 14-7 over Anderson County. As Nathan Miranda said, Knox West 14, Sevier County 13. Campbell County Corns, no score. As we move on, Oak Ridge still leading Lenore City 7-0. Powell 7-0 over Clinton. We'll move on down and see what's going on. Jump on down to Chattanooga area and see what's going on down that way. See if we can find any more scores. Guys, if you would like to see your high school sports game of the week, tune in to just flip over on your smart device to Your High School Sports Facebook page, and you can catch that game right now. It is going on, a good one, as Nathan Miranda said. It is a very good game going on down in Knoxville. 14-13 favor of Knox West. So it should be some interesting. Davy Crockett 20 over Tennessee High 0. 2 second quarter score. A lot of the games down in the Middle Tennessee area and the West Tennessee area are 1 hour delay. So their game should be getting started right about here in the next 10 minutes. We will have a lot of things going on down that way coming up from scoring update from Greenville. Greenville 14, Volunteer 0. Thank you, Miss Riley Woods, for that scoring update. Greenville 14, Davy Crockett, not Davy Crockett, but Volunteer 0 in that game. The Green Devils are a team that I'd say if they stay healthy, and they could be a team to look out for down the road, because it's going to be one of them seasons. I tell you what, that second meeting, if it comes to pass, that second meeting between the Green Devils and Elizabethton should be a good one. Science Hill all over William Blount, 27-7. Jeff County 7, Morristown East 0. Elizabethton 7, Granger County 0. Dobbins Bennett 7, West Ridge 7. Davy Crockett 20, as we said, Tennessee High 0. Maryville 28, Bearden 0. That's a second quarter score. The Rebels are trying to get out of here. Like we've always said, 35 points. If you're ahead by 35 points in the second quarter, it's a running clock. So hopefully they'll get things going. Corns 7, Campbell County 0. A lot of scores to come your way later on this evening. I can't wait to talk to Brandon Martin. Brandon is going to be at the Battle of the Woods. That is Ravenwood taking on Brentwood down in the Nashville area. That game will start at 8 their time. 7 will be 8 o'clock Central Time. So it should be a real good game getting ready to get underway down that way. Knox Halls 35, Cobb County 6, Meigs County 7, Tellico Plains 0. South Dahl is up on Anderson County 14-7. That West game, I know Jake Nichols and Chris Blevins have been looking for a game to do like that this year, and they have one. It is right now West 14, Sevier County 13, and Knox Central 21, Heritage 0. A lot of scoring tonight, and you're in week 5 of the schedule by now. You have got all your bumps and bruises. You've got all your mistakes worked out. And so a lot of the coaches right now are putting a lot more points on the board. You can see that by some of the scores, early scores that are going on right now. This is week 5. So I would say you're looking at a lot of high-powered scores that will come fruition tonight as we get ready for a lot of action. A lot of teams are looking for playoff implications. By week 5, you know where your season is going. You know what you have to do Your players are seasoned by now. If you started freshmen and sophomores, they have grown up to varsity football right now. That's why I say look out, Cotton County. Look out next year for the Cotton County Scotty Dykes and his crew. They will be one of the teams. I'd say I'd give them next year something to look forward to. You know, they've got a really good football team, and I think that if you really examine things and see Scotty is a really good coach, and Cotton County will be around for a long time. This is your high school sports, the Zone. I'm Roddy Woods. We should be hearing from some other players around. Some correspondents around the Southeast, waiting on Mikey Hines. He is at Cloudon versus Hampton versus Happy Valley. I need to get it right here. Hampton at Happy Valley. Hampton, a really, really good football team, and as well as Happy Valley. If you caught the interviews with both coaches on our Facebook page, you can go over and listen to it. Chris Reddick, our producer, really does a great job with the way he puts that together. You hear them talking about each other. They both really are at each other's team, because Happy Valley is a very good football team. Not a lot of wins this year, and as well as Hampton. So that should be a really, really good matchup. So we'll be getting back with Mikey. Brandon Martin will be checking in with us pretty soon. Like I said, he's at the down in Nashville at the Ravenwood versus Brentwood game, and he'll be getting with us. Scoring update: West Green 6, Johnson County 0. That's a first quarter score. Second quarter score: Oak Ridge 15, Lenore City 0. So a lot of scores. Some high-powered scores: Meigs County 7, Tellico Plain 0. Stewart Creek and Blackman. That should be a really good game down in the Murfreesboro area. Lookout Valley and Cannon County. Lookout Valley coming into the game with 3-0, 0-3 record, and Cannon County is 2-2. Cumberland County 2-2, taking on DeKalb County 1-2. Community is 2-1, taking on Giles County 4-0. Sequatchie County 1-2, taking on Grundy County, which is 0-2. Greenville 21, scoring update: Greenville 21, Volunteer 0. McMinn County 1-3, taking on Howard 0-2. That's a 7:30 start, so we should be getting things. Morristown West is all over Daniel Boone, 27-14 in the second quarter. So a lot of, like I said, a lot of high-powered games going on this evening. This is week 5, and you're in the zone right here on your high school sports. I'm your host, Roddy Woods. A lot of action coming your way. Like I said, we'll have Brandon Martin. He will be at the Brentwood Ravenwood game. The last time Brandon was with us, he had a really good game. He had MBA versus Pearl Cone. A lot of Power 5 players in that game. And when I say Power 5, I mean Power 5 colleges. There are a lot of recruits that go on to play college football in the Power 5 conferences around the country. So looking forward to seeing that. He said there's a lot of really good recruits in that game. So we should have that coming up a little bit after 8. Still waiting on Mikey Hines to see what's going on with him. I would say Nathan Miranda will be joining us shortly from West High School in Knoxville, with the #1 Knoxville Rebels, #1 Knox West Rebels, taking on Sevier County and leading 14-13. And speaking of Mikey Hines, Mikey is back with us. What's going on out there at Happy Valley, Mikey?
Hold on 1 second, Randy.
Oh, I'm waiting. All right, I've got you. Give me some action. Let me see some action. I see you. Waiting on you to flip us. There we go. Action. Somebody's in the red zone. Who is that? That Hampton?
Ronnie,
I hear you.
can you hear me, Ronnie?
Yes, I can. I can. Is that Hampton in the red zone?
Roddy, can you hear me?
Yes, I sure can, Mikey. I can. Is that
Okay.
Hampton? Is that Hampton in the red
Yeah.
zone?
Yeah, it's
Gain
40,
of 6 on the play.
38 seconds in the first quarter. It's been a
Second and 4
defensive
from the
battle
foul.
tonight.
Okay.
So
All
they're
right.
right.
Let's watch a little action here. Hampton getting ready to put some points on the board, looks like.
Yeah. Touchdown.
Zone's on the keeper.
Down Hampton.
5 yards. Touchdown, Hampton.
Well, Mikey, we'll stay with you to see the extra point here.
Harrison to attempt the extra point.
Good.
Kick is good. With 13.8 seconds remaining in the first quarter, the score is Hampton 7, Happy Valley 0.
Hampton 7, Happy Valley 0. It's been a pretty much a defensive struggle with both of them. Nobody's scored a whole lot of points.
Sounds like it's going to be one of those kind of games, Mike. It's going to be a defensive game, and looks like you're in for a long night at Happy Valley. So, Mikey, we'll be getting back with you soon.
All right. All right.
All right,
This is
Mikey Hines in the zone at Happy Valley versus Hampton, and Hampton 7, Happy Valley 0. We'll be getting back with you shortly, Mikey. Scoring update, Macaulay, not Chattanooga Macaulay. I think that is a Division I. That is a Division II score. South Green over Cumberland Gap, 8-0. As we go on down, some of the Division II schools are way down at the bottom. So I have to Hampton 7. Mikey Hines just put that score up there. Hampton 7, Happy Valley 0. Macaulay 12 over Chattanooga Macaulay 3-0. Number 1 and number 2 teams in Division II. In Division II, Class AAA. Meeting on the gridiron tonight. Macaulay, Chattanooga Macaulay 12, and Knox Catholic 7. That's a first quarter score. Silverdale Academy 13, Boyd Buchanan 0. CAK 7, Webb 6. That is still a first quarter score. And then a lot of the other games that will be taking place tonight are out in the Nashville and West Tennessee area. So a lot going on down in that area. So we'll get back with those, get back with some of those scores a little bit later on here on Your High School Sports the Zone. A lot going on here in this first half of the game. We have got a lot. As we get back into this thing, hopefully we'll hear a lot from Mikey Hines. We'll hear some things from Nathan Miranda. And as we get into the scores, a lot of first quarter scores. Let's go from the top. More Greenville 21, Volunteer 0, Elizabeth 14, Granger County 0, South Green 8, Cumberland County 8, 0, Davy Crockett 20, Tennessee High 7, West Ridge and Dobbins Bennett all's tied up at 7. As Mikey Hines said, Hampton 7 over Happy Valley. Jefferson County leads Morristown East 7. These are all first quarter scores. Morristown West 27, Daniel Boone 0. Now the updated on Dobbins Bennett 21, West Ridge 7. That is a second quarter score. The Indians have caught a little fire here. As we go on down, Morristown West 27, Daniel Boone 14. Science Hill 33, William Blunt 7. Seymour and Sullivan East all tied up at 7. West Green 0, Johnson County 0. Austin East 21, Northview Academy 8. Maryville 35, Bearden 0. Bradley Central 7, Hardin Valley 0. It's all 14-14, Cleveland and Farragut. Coach Courtney has brought his Admirals back in the second quarter. Coalfield 12, Carter 0. Gatlinburg Pittman 21, Union County 0. Knox Central 21, Heritage 0. Knox Halls 42, Cott County 6. South Doyle 14, Anderson County 10. West and Sevier County in a great battle. Knox West Rebels 14, Sevier County 13. That is a second quarter score. Corn 7, Campbell County 0. East Ridge in Chattanooga, East Ridge 7, Hickson 6. South Doyle 21, Anderson County 10. Oak Ridge 22, Lenore City 0. Powell 7, Clinton 0. Really good game right there. Meigs County 7, Tellico Payne 0. So a lot of interesting games going on. We will be hearing from a lot of people around the state tonight. Should be a good football night. It's the weather's great. Some of the temperatures really make it feel like it's football season right here in the Southeast. I was going to copy Bob Kessling, the voice of the Vols, saying it's football time in Tennessee, but it is football time in the Southeast because we are your high school sports, the source for football in the Southeast. I'm Roddy Woods here in the Zone studio for your high school sports. Your high school sports on week number 5 right here on the high school football season. If you would like to check out the game of the week happening on your high school sports, it is a dandy. It is Knox West Rebels 14, Sevier County 13. That would be a major upset. That would throw a lot of things going on around the state. That is the number 1 team in Class 5A, the Knox West Rebels, in a good battle with Sevier County. Sevier County come off a win last week. Knox West came off a win last week as well. So West is 4-0 and Sevier County is 2-2. So a lot of things going on. Jeff County 2-2 over Morristown East. East looking for their first victory of the season. First quarter score, Jeff County 7, Morristown East 0. East coming in 0-4, looking for, like I said, that elusive win right there. Unaka 8, Jellicoe 0. Morristown West 27, Daniel Boone 14. Seymour and Sullivan East all tied up at 7. That's the second quarter score. Science Hill all over William Blunt 33-7. They were getting back on the winning track. Science Hill 2-2. William Blunt 1-3. West Green 6. Johnson County 0. Austin East 21. Northview Academy, which will be featured here on your high school sports game of the week. Here's coming up on October 14th. They will play host to the Gatlinburg Pittman Highlanders. Maryville 35, Bearden 0. That's a halftime score. Bradley Central 7, Hardin Valley 0. That's a halftime score. Second quarter score, Cleveland 14, Farragut 14, second quarter. Coalfield 12, Carter 0. That's a second quarter score. First quarter score, Gatlinburg Pittman 21, Union County 0. No score in Oliver Springs and Greenback. Knox Central 21, Heritage 0. Second quarter score. Second quarter score, Knox Halls 42, Cott County 6. South Doyle 21, Anderson County 10. Really close game right there. As we were talking about the West Rebels and Sevier County, West comes into the game 4-0 on the season. Wins over Bearden. Week 1, 24-2. They beat Farragut 41-38 in week. The first week was Bearden. Second week was Farragut winning 41-38. Knox Halls won. They beat Knox Halls on third week 30-22, and they beat Fulton last week 31-14. Sevier County comes into the week a really good Sevier County football team, a young Sevier County football team, and let's see what Sevier County record is. Sevier County, they are 2-2 on the season. As I said, they won against Jefferson County 21-13 week 1. They lost against Carter in week 2. That was a rivalry Thursday night game, 42-35 in a really close game, and they lost to Knox Central 35-13 in week 3, and they won last week against Pigeon Forge 14-0 in week number 2. So it makes Sevier County 2-2. Knox West is 4-0, ranked number 1 in the state. So if you'd like to see the highlights of this game is going on live right now on Your High School Sports Facebook page. Just go to Your High School Sports Facebook page, type it in, and it'll come up. It'll be live. Jake Nichols and Chris Blevins has the call from Knox West tonight. Running down some other scores: Corn 7, Campbell County 0. No scores from Red Bank and Chattanooga Central. Cookville, Warren County. East Ridge 7, Hickson 6, Oak Ridge 22, Lenore City 0. Powell in the second quarter 14, Clinton 0. As we get on down, Meigs County 7, Tellico Plains 0. Riverdale in the Murfreesboro 7, Rockvale 0. It's a first quarter score. As we're starting to get scores from the Middle Tennessee area now. Should be some really good games. We should be getting some scores and some information from Brandon Martin. His game should have already kicked off down in the Nashville area. We'll check in with Brandon and see what's going on down there. See what's going on with his game. And as we flip on down, let's go Farragut 21, Cleveland 14 as a halftime score. Down to Silverdale, it's first quarter. Chattanooga McCauley 12, Knox Catholic 7, Silverdale 13, Boyd Buchanan 0, CAK Knoxville CAK 10, Knox Webb 6, Davy Crockett 20, Tennessee High 14. That is a second quarter score as well. So a lot of action going on. We'll be getting back to the action here shortly. A lot of the East Tennessee schools, the games will be going to half very soon, and then we'll have scores from Middle Tennessee and West Tennessee right here on Your High School Sports, the Zone. Coming in from our game of the week, Your High School Sports Game of the Week, is Jake Nichols. Jake, sounds like you got a dandy out there tonight.
Yeah, Roddy, we've got a great game so far, 14-13 in favor of Knoxville West. Sevier County with 2 quick touchdowns, one courtesy of Garrett Hawkins on a run off left tackle, and then the other one on a touchdown throw, I believe it was to Corbin Overbay. But a very quick start for Sevier County tonight. They've had 2 blocked punts, one in the first few minutes of the game that led to a 13-0 lead after the first 6 minutes of action for the Smoky Bears. So they jumped out quickly over the Rebels, but West, staying poised and composed, as Lamar Brown's teams will do, came back and put 14 on the board before the end of the first quarter. But it has been a defensive stalemate here in the second quarter, 14-13 at the half after a controversial ending to the first half. It looked like Sevier County had gotten inside the 10-yard line of West with a few seconds to go in the half. And then Colin Shannon the Sevier County quarterback tried to throw and was sacked, and it looked like time expired, but it looked like he might have gotten the ball away and could have been a forward pass, but they ended up ruling him down and went into the locker room with that. But Sevier County stayed on the field for a while as Todd Loveday disputed the call, and he has had I think several tough calls tonight. But and the Sevier County fans are certainly letting the officials know as well. So we've got a fantastic one, though, 14-13 in favor of West here at the half, and hopefully it'll be a fantastic finish. It's been a great first half here so far.
Did you think it would be this close, Jake? Did you think West would be a close game? Did you think this would be a real close game?
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think it'll end up being a closer one than I expected. You know, I thought that that West would come in and have a little more control than they did. But, you know, credit to Sevier County. I mean, Colin Shannon came out looking sharp. He made several impressive throws in that first half. But then Carson Jesse, the quarterback for West, responded in kind. He had a 32-yard strike for a touchdown that was over 3 Sevier County defenders and right into the arms of his receiver. So we have seen a lot of great football tonight from both quarterbacks.
All right, we're looking forward to a great second half. Thank you, Jake Nichols. You can see his call of the game right on your high school sports Facebook page. Him and Chris Blevins has a call tonight. Jake, we'll be talking to you a little bit later.
All right, sounds good, Roddy.
All right, Mikey, go back to Mikey Hines. Mikey, I see the score is 14-0 favor of Hampton. We witnessed the touchdown right there. We was on the line with Jake Nichols from our game of the week, but give us a little bit of a background on that scoring drive.
There was a couple of quick passes to the wide receiver, and then they ran it the rest of the way to the from the 21-yard line, and then ran it completely in for the touchdown.
So it's 14-0 now, huh?
Yes. Yep. It started out like a defensive struggle, and now I think Hampton is starting to pick up the pace with their main key players.
So it looks like Hampton is getting ready to kind of take control of the game, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
okay. All right, so we're talking to Mikey Hines. He is out at Hampton. He's out at Happy Valley as Hampton takes a score 14-0.
This is Mikey Hines. You're in the zone with your high school sports. Back to you, Roddy.
All right, Mikey. We'll talk to you a little bit later. All right.
Thanks.
As Mikey Hines is talking about 14-0 at the at Happy Valley, looks like a really good game. It should be an interesting game in the second half. 14-0. We heard from Jake Nichols, and Jake was talking about the quarterback from Sevier County went down at the end of the half, the halftime to go into halftime. But their coach, Todd Loveday, kind of disputed the play and stayed on the field. And Sevier County, but they went off, and it's halftime right now, favor of Knox West, 14-13. What a great game that one is tonight. Hopefully, we'll be hearing from our colleague down in the Nashville area. We'll be hearing from
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some scores of interest in the first quarter.
All right, here we go.
7, Morris County's 0.
I hear you coming from hey, Chris Blevins. Sounds like you guys have got a interesting game tonight. Did you expect Sevier County to be in this game like this against #1 ranked Rebels?
Well, I got to tell you the honest truth, Roddy. Last week when we watched them play against Pigeon Forge, they ran the ball all night long, and Colin Shannon didn't have the best night throwing the football, but we saw a little bit of glimpse of what they could do. On warm-ups tonight, I was kind of watching them. Sevier County came out really, really loose. I thought Knox West came out really tight. Colin Shannon's doing a great job of delivering the football with accuracy. I think he had one incomplete pass, and of course, there on the last play of the game. I think he might even try to throw the ball there, and they didn't call it. They caught him for a sack. he did a great job of distributing the football and get it to his playmakers. But to say I was surprised, maybe a little bit, but at the same time, Smoky Bears and Sevier County's always had a great football team. Knox West came in. It's also their homecoming night here for Knox West. So maybe they were just a little bit nervous tonight or what it might be, but it's still a really close game. I mean, we're 1 point away with the field goal here. So it's basically a tie game. At the same time, Knox West is up 14-13. But I look for a great second half. I think on the Knox West side of the football, they don't look comfortable there. They had 2 big scores over 2 big bombs. Their running backs haven't done a good job. But as far as the Smoky Bears go, they got to keep on doing what they're doing. Keep on pushing the ball down the field. Keep on getting on defense and getting hyped up. And I think it's going to great for a great outcome here at the second half here.
All right, we'll be talking to you in the second half. Look forward to hearing from you guys down there in Knox West. So we'll be talking to you soon. Chris, you and Jake, y'all take care of yourself and have a good night out there, because it looks like – I was going to ask you one more question. What do you think the West has to do to win this game?
Well, I think they're going to have to keep on doing what they did a couple of possessions when they scored the football. They're going to have to keep on throwing the football. Lamar Brown has great play calling capabilities, but the one thing he does have is a great quarterback at number 18. He can really throw the ball deep. He can get receivers behind the defense there. So they got to come out and do what they do best. But I think the biggest thing for tonight is the Sevier County defense has also played really stout. They stayed right with them. A couple bad penalties, I thought, on pass interferences. But as far as Knox West, they need to also just throw the football and get up on points. That's what they're used to doing. It's beating people by a lot of points. That's not happened so far tonight. So, but it's an awesome night here, Roddy. You're missing out on a great night here. They got some light show going here. We got a great thing here. Let me turn the camera around here a little bit and show you what we got here on this beautiful field here. It's an awesome night here in Knoxville.
All right, guys. All right, we're going to go to Brandon Martin. He's down in Brentwood. We're going to check in with him now, Chris. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Roddy, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me great tonight or not. This is as loud a high school game as you'll get to go to. Great environment. Ravenwood just scored the first points of the night. They're going for an extra point. Just had a touchdown pass. We got 8:45 to go in the first. Swing on this extra point here, snaps down, kicks up, and good. So it's 7-0 Ravenwood, Battle of the Woods. Ravenwood started out with a short field. We're able to capitalize on it. But I've got to do a pan here. The reason it took me a while to get in here, you see across the way there, that's the visitor side. Oh my goodness. Here's the home side. When I say this place is packed, there are just people. This is one of the biggest rivalries in the mid-state. It's the two teams are traditionally good. Brentwood's reloading a lot. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate. They got their first win last week. Ravenwood trying to do what they always do. They're wanting to. They've done just about everything to win that 6A title. The goal for them is that 6A state championship. The goal is Maryville. But this is a huge game on the first, and this is a game that's been a stumbling block for them a couple times when they've been pretty loaded with talent in the past, maybe more talented than Brentwood, and the Bruins have come away with wins before. So this is going to be a good one. But it's 7-0 early.
All right, Brandon, we'll be getting back with you here on your high school sports shortly. Brandon Martin is out at Ravenwood versus Brentwood down in Nashville tonight. Ravenwood already up on Brentwood 7-0. He showed a little bit of the fans. Oh, what a great atmosphere for a high school football game when you got some of the top players in the state right there in the game. So it's been a couple of scores of interest. Clay County 0, Joe Bynes 0 in the second quarter. As we get back, some of the East Tennessee scores is like Chris Blevins and Jake Nichols talked to us a little bit about what's going on at the Sevier County game versus Knox West. A great game. Looks like Colin Shannon, quarterback for Sevier County, is opening things up. I knew things were gonna is gonna be one of those quarterbacks you can. It is one of those games that it can go either way. Knox West ranked number 1 in the state. Sevier County coming into game 2-2. What would an upset like that be? A game like that right now, it would be a tremendous game for Sevier County, a great boost for Sevier County in a game like this. Knox West, as both Jake and Chris talked about, both of them come into a game a little tight. Both were tight, and the thing about it is you're getting things like a game like this in the week 5 really could have a lot of. We're talking playoffs right now, playoff implications with a win like this for Sevier County. What a boost in the arm that would be, and what a disappointing loss it would be for Knox West on homecoming. South Green 16, Cumberland County, Cumberland Gap 6, Davy Crockett 20, Tennessee High 14, Dobbins Bennett 21, West Ridge 7, Elizabethton 14, Granger County 0, Greenville 35, Volunteers 0, Hampton 14, Happy Valley 0, Jefferson County 7, Morristown East 0, Unaka 8, Jellicoe 0. These are second quarter scores. Halftime score: Morristown West 27, Daniel Boone 14, North Green 6, Red Bowling Springs 0. Science Hill second quarter score 33-7 over William Blunt. Seymour 21-7 over Sullivan East. West Green 6 is the first quarter score. West Green 6, Johnson County 0. Halftime score: Austin East 21, Northview Academy 8. Halftime score: Maryville 35, Bearden 0. Halftime score: Bradley Central 7, Hardin Valley 0. Halftime score: Farragut 21, Cleveland 14. Second quarter score: Coalfield 18, Carter 7. Second quarter score: 11:54 in the second quarter. Gatlinburg Pittman 21, Union County 0. Greenback 7, Oliver Springs 0. Knox Central 21, Heritage 0. Second quarter score. Halftime score: Halls 49, Cott County 6. Halftime. But second quarter score: Monterey 32, Rockwood 6. Halftime score: South Doyle 21, Anderson County 17. Haywood 14, Maitland 0. And we heard both from Jake Nichols and from Chris Blevins, has the call of the game tonight. Your high school sports game of the week. The call is on your high school sports Facebook page, and the score right now featuring Knox West Rebels 14, Sevier County 13. Some scores from Middle Tennessee: Marion County 7, Bledsoe 3. I got to have a drink, guys. How great that tastes. That is water. Okay. South Doyle 21, Anderson County 17, Oneida 7, York Institute 0. As we move on: Marion County 7, Bledsoe 3, Corns 14, Campbell County 0. Corns coming in 2-2. Campbell County is 4-0 on the season. No score from Red Bank and Chattanooga Central. Cookeville, scoring update right now, happening 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cookeville 7, Warren County 0. East Ridge 7, Hickson 6. Oak Ridge 22, Lenore City 0. Powell 14, Clinton 0. That's a halftime score. Meigs County 7, Tellico Plains 0. Cookeville 7, Peabody 21, Greenfield 0. We'll move on down. We're getting a lot of scores. Sequatchie County 8, Grundy County 0. Marion County 7, Livingston Academy 0. Ray County 7, Ooltewah zip. Riverdale 7, Rockvale 0. As we move on, Hendersonville 7, Gallatin 0. Nashville scores. Excuse me. Fayetteville 7, Marion County 0. Nope, a scoring update just happened. Fayetteville 6, Marion County 6. Mount Juliet 10, White County 0. Wilson Central 6, Hunters Lane 0. Let's go back. Scoring update. Mount Juliet 17, White County 0. Oak Ridge 29, North City 0. Halftime. As we move on down, skip the West Tennessee. A lot of games are not happening right now. Peabody 21, Greenfield 0. Haywood 14, Maitland 0. Clarksville Northeast 8, Portland 6. That is the first quarter score. In Division 2, Class AAA, McCallie 12 and Knox Catholic 7, Silverdale Academy 13, Boyd Buchanan 0, and ZAK 10, Knox Webb 6. So a lot of scores to get to, a lot of action happening. Talked to Brandon Martin, and he is at the Brentwood game out in Nashville, where Brentwood is taking on the Ravenwood, taking on Ravenwood, and Ravenwood's up 7-0. So we'll be going back out to him shortly at Nashville. It sounded like a real good game tonight in that game out there in the Nashville area. One of the top games, we have our guys pick some of the top games that are happening around the Southeast, and Brendan so picked the game for Brentwood and Ravenwood. And Brandon Martin is back with us. Speaking of Brandon, go ahead, Brandon. All right, Brandon, I can hear you. Let's see your picture. All right,
Here we go.
Boys pass complete to Aaron Walker. He's on the ball. Second and goal, Brentwood.
All right, Roddy, sorry, I had a little bit of technical difficulty right there.
okay.
Brentwood got the ball back. They have been just on a great drive, 50-50 running and throwing. They are down. I believe we're second and goal at the Ravenwood 3 right now. They have marched right down here. This is one of those games you can throw the records out. Who's played, doesn't matter. These two teams play each other tough. It's always a barn burner again. You see, we got a packed house on one side and a packed house on the other. Here we go. Quick snap. Going to the right side. Touchdown, Bruins. We're an extra point away from a tie game. Brentwood had a touchdown called back earlier. They threw a touchdown pass from about 25 yards out, got called for holding. Had to face a 2nd and 19, had a couple of big chunk plays that were able to help them convert. So they are up now. We're going to try to kick this extra point. Snaps down, kicks up. That's good. Tie ball game. Just under 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. We got 7-7 in the Battle of the Woods. Looks like it's going to be a good one.
All right, Brandon. That sounds like you're in for a long night. I like games like that. A lot of fan support. You have a lot of great games, as you were talking about. A lot of players that are looking at Power 5 schools. So we'll be back with you a little bit later.
All right, I appreciate it, Roddy. Again, I've been to a lot of high school football games, but this is one of the best I've ever been to. This is pretty special.
This game looks like actually a college game.
Well, in a lot of ways, it may as well be. You've got so many guys in the town that are probably going to play at the next level. Both of these schools are consistently factories. They consistently put guys in Power 5 schools. Ravenwood especially. Brentwood does their share, but Ravenwood has just put so many guys at the next level the last few years. But, yeah, this feels like a big college game. It's a packed house. I've never seen a high school stadium this rammed full all the way around. And it is loud both sides.
I like that, bro. I really do, because we're in the zone, Brandon. Uh-oh, let's see what happens.
Oh, he's going to get yelled at for taking that one.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Tried to kick bounce, went the wrong way and pinned inside the 10. So Ravenwood's going to have their work cut out for him.
All right, well, we'll talk to you shortly, Brandon. Brandon Martin in the zone right here on Your High School Sports. He is at Ravenwood versus Brentwood, and it's all tied up 7-7. Quick scoring update. Davy Crockett 20, Tennessee High 14. Dobbins Bennett 21, West Ridge 7. Elizabethton 21, Granger County 0. Greenville 35, Volunteers 0. And we're back with Mikey Hines. Mikey, you giving us a scoring update? Mikey's giving us a scoring update from Happy Valley. What's the score now, Mikey? Looks like it's 21-0. 3:47 to go in the game, and Hampton's up 21-0 right here in the zone. Mikey, it looks like Hampton's got everything going their way, don't they?
Harris set the kickoff. Thomas and Little to receive.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
21-0 favor Hampton.
Yes. Hampton got a small, short pass to the receiver, and he got, I want to say, like 20 or 30 yards and scored a touchdown.
Okay. So does it look like it's going to be a blowout, Mikey?
It's starting to get that way.
Starting to get that way. You had asked me a question. I'm going to leave it up to you. You want to run over to Dobbins Bennett, you can. Scores 21-7 favor Dobbins Bennett.
21-7?
Favor Dobbins Bennett. So do you want to make that drive, or do you think that this could, Happy Valley could make a run for it?
I don't know if they don't score here, then it's probably going to be hard if Hampton scores again.
Or is it Happy Valley just can't make nothing happen on offense?
No, they're kind of struggling right now. There's been a couple penalties that set them back. They got I think it was unsportsmanlike conduct on one of them.
Right.
So it killed one of their drives.
That'll kill you. That'll kill your football team when you have penalties like that.
Yep. Absolutely.
Nothing going on right there. But if I'm gonna leave it up to you if you want to make that drive up to Dobbins Bennett. That's totally up to you.
Okay. Do you know what quarter it's in?
It is halftime.
It's halftime.
It's
okay.
halftime.
I could probably make it by the end of the beginning of the third towards it.
Well, just stay put because it's 21-7 and you're not even at half yet. It might shape up and get a little bit better there.
Okay.
All right. So we'll talk to you, Mikey. Coming up, oh, something's happening.
Yeah, they intercepted the ball. Looks like
Hampton did.
Yep.
Give me some action.
Yep.
Let me see the action.
See what he says. I think there's a flag.
While Mikey's looking at that, give a couple scores. Monterey 22, Rockwood 6 is halftime score.
Okay. It's a penalty against Hampton.
Okay, so they're backing them up. Dobbins Bennett 21, Westwood 7, Elizabethton 21, Granger County 0. Sequatchie County 8, Grundy County 0. As we watch the action from Happy Valley, as Happy Valley's taking on taking on Hampton. Scoring update: Elizabethton 28, Granger 0, Greenville 35, Volunteer 0, South 0. As we get ready, the game you're watching right there live in the zone is Hampton versus Happy Valley. Scores 21-0 in favor of Hampton.
There they go again.
Yep. Looks like it's going to be a long night.
Yeah, Hampton just intercepted it for a touchdown.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night for Happy Valley. A long night for Happy Valley. So, Mike, it'll be halftime. We'll talk to you at halftime of that game. You just stay put, and we'll talk to you soon. All right.
All right. This is Mikey Hines from You Are in the Zone with your high school sports. Back to you, Roddy.
All right, Mikey. 28. Looks like it's going to be 28-0 favor Hampton right there at Happy Valley. Mikey was asking me, did he need to make the trip up to Dobbins Bennett? By the time he gets there, that game probably will be over. Dobbins Bennett is all over West Ridge 21-7. Couple of scored update. Hampton, as we said, just picked off a pass and run back 27-0, waiting on the extra point. Jeff County and Morristown East have gone to the half at 7-0. Unaka in the second quarter, 8-0 over Jellicoe. Halftime, Morristown West 27, Daniel Boone 14, Science Hill 41, William Blunt 7, South Green 24, Cumberland Gap 6 at halftime. Seymour leads Sullivan East 21-7. West Green 19, Johnson County 0. Still halftime, Maryville 35-0 over Bearden. Bradley Central and Hardin Valley. Bradley Central 7, Hardin Valley 0. Farragut halftime 21-14 over Cleveland. Will be a good win for Coach Courtney and his team. They've gotten off to a slow start. Won a good game, but have been in a lot of great games. I gave you some insight. Knox West beat them 41-38. They went out to Beach the first week and lost a heartbreaker at Beach. So Farragut, and then they lost to Maryville. So 21-14 favor of Farragut over Cleveland. Fayetteville 12, Moore County 13. That's the second quarter score. 10:05 in the second quarter. Coalfield 18, Carter 8, quarter 7, second quarter score. Gatlinburg Pittman 21, Union 6, Greenback 7, Oliver Springs 6. Knox Central 21, it's the second quarter score. Knox Central 21, Heritage 0. Knox Halls 49, Cott County 6. Monterey leading Rockwood 22-6. South Doyle leading Anderson County 21-17. West and Sevier County 14-13. Go back out to Brandon Martin. Let's go see what's going on with Brandon Martin. Looks like somebody's in the red zone here.
Hey, Roddy, Ravenwood took the ball and has come right back down the field. They just had a big fourth down conversion in the red zone. Parsons with a handoff right up the middle. Raptors answer right back. Parsons made a really nice play on fourth down. It was a busted play. He was able to keep the play alive with his legs and was able to jump off a big first down touchdown pass, or first down pass. His receiver did a great job holding on to the ball. He got absolutely rocked and set up that first down play. Ravenwood hands off right up the middle, and the Raptors are taking the lead back. We'll check this extra point here. Snaps down, kicks up. That's 14-7 Raptors. Ravenwood
With 11:18 remaining in the first half. Ravenwood 14.
Brandon, let me ask you a question. You're talking about the Ravenwood quarterback. Is he being highly recruited?
Chris Parsons is already committed. He's a 2023 quarterback. He's already committed to Florida State. It's easy to see in just the short amount of time I've got to see him why Florida State is so interested in him. He's got a really quick release. He's not as big as a lot of guys you would expect to see, but he's got good size. He has good speed. He's dangerous as a runner, both as a runner in his own right and scrambling to keep a play alive to try to throw. Ravenwood hasn't asked him to push the ball down the field much tonight. They have operated a lot of short lateral passes, short and immediate passes.
Number 13, Matthew Manning, back deep for the
Parsons has been
Bruins.
able to get the ball out of his hand quick. He's been accurate with it. Again, that's similar to what we see Florida State run, so you can see where he would be such a good fit for that offense.
He'll fit right in down at the Seminole, Florida State. He's a 2023 commitment, you said, right?
Yeah, he's already committed, but this is his junior season here. He'll have one more year left, and Ravenwood's got big expectations for him. Oh, there's
I want
another
to be where you're at. You're at a game that I want to be at.
Everyone kick off again, goes out
But you're at a game that has all the implication. You got a lot of fans. You know, it's just a real high school football game. Atmosphere is cool in the air. It's perfect.
Hey, man, Roddy, come on anytime. I'm glad to have you. It's always fun out here. I've had the chance over the years to cover Ravenwood quite a few times. I've covered Brentwood several times. Brentwood, of course, one of Tennessee's recent signees is Walker Merrill. He's a guy you'll probably see playing this Saturday. He's played some for Tennessee as a true freshman already. He starred here at Brentwood for 4 years. Really talented kid, great kid too, great attitude, immaculate route, strong hands, good speed, doesn't go down easily. So I've had the chance to see him. Then Ravenwood's just been loaded with talent. I've had a chance to see them several times over the years. Yeah, you can't ask for a better one than this. This is like I said, you've got two just fantastic student sections, two of the best student sections I've ever seen when I've been going along. So it's a blast. You got to come out here sometime, man. It don't get any better than this. And I got to say this too now. I don't know about in East Tennessee, but it has rained cats and dogs here all day long. Mm-hmm. And it quit about an hour before game time, and this field is holding up great. I've not seen anybody really slipping and sliding. I thought that might be a factor, but it hasn't been so far.
Well, I tell you what, you stay dry, and we'll be talking to you a little bit later. I'm looking forward to seeing more of that game coming up in a little while.
Hey, I'll let you know. Roddy, you're in the zone on your high school sports. Back to you.
All right, Brandon Martin, he's in the zone at Brentwood as Brentwood and Ravenwood. Ravenwood took the ball and marched right back down the field after Brentwood had scored and made it 14-7. Let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors that help make your high school sports, the zone, possible. Krispy Kreme Donuts, 2 locations to serve you here in Sevier County, on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge and on in Sevierville. So if you're out and about tonight, I would go to the Sevierville one because you cannot get through Pigeon Forge for the Rod Run. The Rod Run is going on this weekend. If you're a car enthusiast, a great place to be this weekend is in Pigeon Forge. It is the Grand Rod Run is happening. We had a chance to go ride through yesterday, but some of the best looking cars that you'll ever see, hot rods in America, are on display right in Pigeon Forge this weekend. So get out and enjoy it. Should be a great day. The Vols take on Tennessee Tech tomorrow in Knoxville. Kickoff time is at noon. But like I said, if you're going to get you some donuts, get them in Sevierville. That's why it has 2 locations right there on Highway 66 coming in. Sevier County Electric, helping to keep the lights on all over Sevier County this evening, residential and businesses, helping those great folks up there at the car show in Pigeon Forge. The Riverstone Resort and Spa in Pigeon Forge, a great place to go to get away, to have catch some R&R, have the wife, the girlfriend, or your fiance go down to the spa and get pampered while you lay around in the lazy river. So a great place to go, Riverstone Resort and Spa. Buddy's Barbecue, they always feed our crew. Tonight, they're not feeding our crew. Our crew is in Knoxville. They're at the West High Rebels versus Sevier County. A great sponsor of your high school sports, Kenny Maples and his crew with his 3 locations, the one in Sevierville and the one in Cleveland and in Chattanooga. So make sure you stop by Buddy's Barbecue, especially on Tuesday nights. They have a special that's $7.99. Their plate dinners are $7.99. So run by Buddy's Barbecue anytime. Tomorrow would be a great day. See the balls play and eat you some barbecue and just kick back and relax. Claybo's Express Shine Car Wash. I know David and his guys are really, really busy this weekend. 2 locations to get your car all shined up for the car show in Pigeon Forge off Wires Valley Road and in Sevierville right before you get to Tanger Outlet Mall right there, the brand new Claybo's Express Shine. So make sure you make yourself by there, get yourself by there, get your car cleaned up before the weekend. You don't want your car all dirtied up going up through Pigeon Forge to see the great looking car show. So make sure you stop by. And if you're out riding around and you like something to do for the whole family, run up to Alawine Pottery. Alawine Pottery located out in the Glades community in Gatlinburg, the Glades craft community, a great place to go out there around the loop, but make sure you stop at Alawine Pottery. Robert and his family have been making pottery for 30 years. 30 years, a family operation. Alawine Pottery, a great friend of us here on the Zone, on your high school sports, and also a sponsor for your high school sports game of the week. Blades Hair Salon and Sesquitos 2. The Italian restaurant right there in Tanger Outlet. So run by and check them out. Get you some great food. Let's get caught up on some scores right quick. We've had some great things. Mikey Hines is back with us. And Mikey, what's going on out there at Happy Valley? Looks like Hampton's getting ready to score again. Looks like they're getting ready to score. Or did they already score? Getting ready to kick an extra point here.
Yeah, there was a pass. Go ahead, Roddy.
No. I'm waiting on the extra point. Then you can talk to me. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, it's good. All right. That makes it what, 35 to nothing? Makes it 35, 34 nothing.
34 nothing.
Favor of Hampton. You got one more. How much time left in the first half?
A minute and 32 seconds. There was a pass from to the wide receiver, like through the middle of the field, and then there was another quick pass, like a slant pass, that caused them to score the touchdown.
Okay. Does it look like Happy Valley is just giving up?
I don't know if that they just can't get their offense running. I mean, in the beginning of the game, the defense was working pretty well, and I think Hampton just made the necessary adjustments to capitalize on those mistakes that they're making.
Okay, so it's 34-0, and it's right before halftime. So we'll be talking to you in the third quarter, Mikey. Hopefully, Happy Valley will get back in it, and you have some action out there.
All right. This is Mikey Hines. You are in the zone with your high school sports. Back to you, Roddy.
All right. We'll be talking to you soon, Mikey. All right. A couple scoring updates. South Green 24, Cumberland Gap 6, Davy Crockett 20, Tennessee High 14. Halftime, Harriman 38, Sunbright 0. Greenville 42 is halftime. Volunteer 0, 42-0. So it's looking like that. Looking like a lot, like I said, a lot of high-powered games going on. Mikey Hines is 35-0 out there at Happy Valley with 132 in the game. Brandon Martin is back with me again. Brandon, what's going on down there at Redwood and Ravenwood?
Hey, Roddy, we're getting you set up right here. But y'all stop looking at my ugly mug. Brentwood has driven the ball right back down the field, just like two heavyweight fighters just trading punches.
Yes, it looks like. I love it.
The Bruins have just marched down the field. They've run the ball. They passed it well. Back pass here on the first down. Ravenwood snows them under there. These two teams have just absolutely been so impressive on offense. Both teams have been executing at a high level. One of the guys for Brentwood that has really jumped out to me is number 11, Aaron Walton. You can see him here. He's the big kid in the near slot to us here. He is actually a Sanford baseball commit, but I don't know that he may not be playing the wrong sport. He is really impressing me tonight. He is a big target. Direct snap. Ravenwood snows under there. Let's see how this goes here. Got third, and this is fourth. So Brentwood's going to sit on the field goal team, I believe. We'll see what they do. Again, I'm sorry if it's difficult to hear me. It is loud down here tonight.
You are fine. That's a high school atmosphere, my friend. That is the atmosphere.
He is up and no good.
No good.
Brentwood comes up empty. Ravenwood stays up 14-7. They're going to get the ball back, and neither defense has made much of a stop yet. So we'll see how this goes.
All right, we'll be talking to you soon, Brandon.
Hey, you're in the zone here on your high school sports. Back to you, Rowdy.
All right, thanks, Brandon Martin. Brentwood drove down the field, as Brandon just said a moment ago, and missed a close field goal. And it is right now Ravenwood still leading 14-7 in that great game. As we get on, I saw a scoring update right here from our game of the week. Sevier County 19 and Knox West 14 in a big game down in Knoxville. That actually is our game of the week. It's in the third quarter. It is Sevier County 19, Knox West 14 in the third quarter. Anderson County 24, South Doyle 21. That's a shocker. Monterey 22, Rockwood 6, Halls 49, Cott County 6. That's a halftime score. Knox Central in the second quarter. Knox Central 21, Heritage 0, Harriman 38, Sunbright 0. Greenback 7, Oliver Springs 6. That's a halftime score. Halftime score, Gallenberg Pittman 21, and Union County 6, Cofield 18, Carter 7. Farragut all tied up. Cleveland 21-21. Maryville fourth quarter score. Maryville 35, Bearden 0. Austin East 21. Halftime score over Northview Academy. West Green 19, Johnson County 14, Seymour 28, William Blunt 7, North Green 24, Red Blowing Springs 0, Morristown West 34, Daniel Boone 14, Utica 24, Jellicoe 6, Jefferson County 7, Morristown East 6. That's the third quarter score. And Mikey Hines reported from the zone. He is out. Happy Valley versus Hampton, and Hampton is all over Happy Valley 35-0. Greenville 42, Volunteers 0. Elizabethton 35, Granger County 0. Dobbins Bennett 21, Westridge 7, Crockett 20, Tennessee High 14, South Green 24, Cumberland 6. And no scores. But the game that we're watching is the game out at Ravenwood and Brentwood, the Battle of the Woods. That game right now is Ravenwood 14, Brentwood 7. Brentwood drove down the field, as Brendan Martin said, and missed a field goal right there before we went away from Brandon. Huntington 33, Houston County 0. Second quarter score. Right, as we get to other scores around the state. And as we're moving on, 19-14, Maryville, fourth quarter, 35, Bearden 6. Bearden gets on the board in the fourth quarter. Knox Central 21, Heritage 0. As we're looking at what game, if I was you and I couldn't do what I'm doing right here, watching this, I would switch over to your high school sports game of the week. That is a close matchup. Sevier County 19, Knox West 14. So the makings of an upset in Knoxville, Tennessee tonight. Number 1 ranked Knox West Rebels, trailing Sevier County Smoky Bears 19-14. Oneida 7, York Institute 0, Maitland 7, trailing Haywood 27, Maitland 7. Marion County 10, Bledsoe 3, Cornish 21, Campbell County 0, Cookville 7, Warren County 0, East Ridge 7, Hickson 6. That's a second quarter score. Oak Ridge 29, Lenore City 0. It's a lot of close games going on around, but a lot of high scoring games as well. So a lot of great games going on around. A lot of action in the Knoxville area, but continue with some scores from. I've got people asking me scores, and I'm giving them scores. So I'm telling them to go to your high school sports zone, and you can find the scores. McMinn Central 13, Chattanooga Brainerd 12. In Loudon 21, Signal Mountain 7. South Pittsburgh 14, Whitville 0, Kingston 7, Sweetwater 9, Meigs County 7, Tullico Plains 0, Hendersonville 21, Gallatin 7. That's a second quarter score with 6:31 left before the halftime. Sequatchie County 14, Grundy County 0, Macon County 20, Livingston Academy 0, Fayetteville 18, Monroe County, Moore County 13, Ray County 14, Ooltewah 0, Riverdale 7, Rockville 0, first quarter score. Beach 14, Beach 2-1, Beach 14, Clarksville 0, first quarter score. A lot of teams getting underway. As Brandon Martin said, a lot of rain fell down in the Middle Tennessee area, but he said the field at Brentwood was in very good condition, no slipping, no sliding, but a heavy downpour down in the Nashville area. So a lot of these games got started a little bit later than they were anticipated to get started. Stratford 14, Maplewood 0, Fayetteville 26, Moore County 13, Pearl Cone 27, Lawrence County 0. We had Pearl Cone in NBA a few weeks back. Pearl Cone, Mr. Brown for Pearl Cone, the running back, a very talented young man. He will be going to one of those Power 5 conference teams. Brandon had mentioned maybe Alabama. Looked like it was on their top of their list. Farragut 24, Cleveland 21, fourth quarter score. As we move on down, Mount Juliet 24, White County 0, Wilson Central 15, Hunters Lane 6, and Franklin County 8, Page 8. Scoring update. That is a halftime score right there from Middle Tennessee. For scores and highlights here in the zone, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors, because if it wasn't for our sponsors helping us make this happen, we wouldn't be here. Give you a quick score right quick. Second quarter, Ravenwood 14, Brentwood 7. That's the game that you can see right here in the zone. Brandon Martin will be checking back in with us real soon. Westview 21, Cameron 0. Henry County 41, Clarksville Northwest 0. Peabody 35, Greenfield 0. West Carroll 15, Halls, West Tennessee 6. Like I said, let's thank the sponsors who help make this possible, this broadcast possible. Every Friday night, we come on at 7, and we have pregame because a lot of the games start at 7. So the zone is here as soon as all the pregame is over and everything kicks into gear. Sevier County Electric System, Krispy Kreme Donuts, Riverstone Resort and Spa, Buddy's Barbecue, Claybo's Express Shine Car Wash, Alawine Pottery, Blades Hair Salon, and Sesquitos 2 help make this broadcast possible. We love them, and we couldn't do this without them. A lot of thanks go out to those fine folks at those sponsors that help make this possible. Like I said earlier, next week our crew will be out at Kings Academy as Kings Academy takes on Swain County, North Carolina. That is the high school alma mater of if you are a UT fan, if you're a ball fan like I am, you would know who came from Swain County over in North Carolina. One of the top quarterbacks at UT. If you know that, give me a text or shoot me a quick email and let me know who played high school football at Swain County that came to UT. I won't give you the time, I won't give you the date, but I tell you what, be sure and be watching your high school sports all next week. We may have a sneak peek from that famous quarterback. I'll even give you that famous quarterback from Swain, North Carolina. Go to Your High School Sports and leave us a comment. Your High School Sports Facebook page, leave us a comment, and we may even send you something. We got a lot of great prizes that I can send you, some donuts from Krispy Kreme, some Buddy's Barbecue, a car wash or two to wash your car. So answer that question for me and send it to Your High School Sports Facebook page, and let me know who that famous quarterback was for Swain County. That will be our game next week. Your High School Sports Game of the Week, Swain County, North Carolina, comes a calling to the Kings Academy down in Seymour, Tennessee. Huntington 33, Houston County 0, Haywood 27, Maitland 7, West Carroll, like we said, 15, Halls, West Tennessee 6, Peabody 35, Greenfield 0, Bradley Central 21, Harlan Valley 0, fourth quarter score. Crockett County 17, Orem County 7. Clarksville Northeast 14, Portland 14, South Gibson 14, Jackson Northside 6, Springfield 20, Kenwood 0, White Station 14, Arlington 10, Germantown and Bartlett no score, Memphis Central and Brighton no score, Warren County 13, Cookville 7 is a halftime score. Raleigh, Egypt 26, Douglas 6. Anderson County and South Dawes in a great game, 28-24 favor of South Dawes. As we get on down to Meigs County 28, Tellico Plains 0, Pope John Paul II 14, Baylor 14. Father Ryan losing to MBA 7-0. Macaulay 18, Knox Catholic 7. That's a third quarter score. That NBA game, NBA Father Ryan's a halftime score, and Baylor and Pope John Paul II is a second quarter score. Silverdale 13, Boyd Buchanan 0. That is a first quarter score. And Knox Webb has come back to take a lead at halftime over CAK 12-10. Marshall County 34, Hillwood 0. That's a halftime score. So a lot of games in East Tennessee about to wrap up. Fourth quarter scores. It is 9:03 Eastern Standard Time, and we are in the zone. Your high school sports, the zone, with Roddy Woods, week number 5 on the high school schedule. It is interesting week. Very interesting week here on the Zone. And give you some scores from around the state. Let's go over in the East Tennessee area. And if, like I said, if you are a high school fan, and if you're at a game and you'd like to give your score, we will. If you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, or Mississippi, give us a score, or Kentucky or Virginia, give us a score, and we'll happily be able to put it out there for you here on the Zone. So let's run some scores down. South Green, 24, Cumberland, Gap 6, Brentwood, Ravenwood 14, Brentwood 7 is halftime at Brandon Martin's game. So we'll be getting back with Brandon after halftime. It's Crockett, Davy Crockett 20, Tennessee High 14. Dobbins Bennett 21, Westridge 7, Elizabeth 28, Granger County 0, Greenville 42, Volunteer 0, Hampton 35, Happy Valley 0, Jeff County and Morristown is Jeff 7, East 6. East definitely trying to get a win over Jeff County. Unaka 24, Jellicoe 6, Morristown West 34-21, the third quarter score. North Green 21, Red Brawling Springs 0. South Pittsburgh 14, Whitfield 0. That is a halftime score as well. Seymour 28, Sullivan East 7. And a lot of halftimes are lasting a little bit longer tonight. A lot of homecomings are taking place at some of these high school games across the Southeast. So if I say a halftime score and you say, man, that game has been at half for a long time, remember, most high school games have their homecoming celebrations at halftime. So it's always a lot of going on in a high school games. You got both bands playing, and then you got a homecoming. Excuse me. West Green 19, Johnson County 14. Crockett 26, Tennessee High 14 now. Austin East 21, Northview Academy 8. Maryville in the fourth quarter over Bearden 42-6. Bradley Central 21, Hardin Valley 0. Farragut 24. It's a fourth quarter score. Farragut 24, Cleveland 21. Cleveland's hanging around there with that Admiral team. Coalfield 18, Carter 7. Gatlinburg Pittman 35, Union 6. That's a third quarter score. Greenback 7, Oliver Springs 6. Harriman 38, Sunbright 0. Knox Central 21, Heritage 0. Knox Halls 56, Cott County 6. That's a fourth quarter score. Monterey 22, Rockwood 6. South Doyle 28, and Anderson County 24. Fourth quarter score, Knox West 20, Sevier County 19. Oliver Springs 7, York Institute 0, Pearl Cone 34, Lawrence County 0. That is a halftime score. We knew that West and Knox West and that Sevier County game was going to be a good one. It is right now 20-19. If you are interested go to your high school sports Facebook page and you can see that game live. Jake Nichols and Chris Blevins has the call right now in that game. It's the fourth quarter. Knox West 20, Sevier County 19. More scores from around the state. Bledsoe County 10, Marion County 10. Tied up, halftime. Corns, Knox Corns 21, Campbell County 7. And as we continue on this, and Brandon Martin just gave me a quick update from that game. Says Brentwood drives to close out the second half, but came up short, 14-7. Ravenwood at the half. We'll be talking to Brandon more in the third quarter. You know, it's good to have correspondents all over the Southeast. And if you're interested and you're in an area that has a lot of rich high school football, give us a shout out here at Your High School Sports. Go to Your High School Sports Facebook page, leave us a comment, and tell us what area you're in, and you might like to be one of our correspondents at games in your area. We will be having games out in coming up out in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. We will have games down in the South Carolina area. We're looking for some people down in the Georgia area and Florida as well. So if you would like to be a part of Your High School Sports, the Zone, don't hesitate. Give us a shout out. Warren County 13, Cookville 7, East Ridge 7, Hickson 3, Seymour 42-7 over Sullivan East. Fayetteville 26, Moore County 13. 9:09 Eastern Standard Time. It's 8:08, 8:09 in the Middle Tennessee area. Oak Ridge 35, the North City 0. McMinn Central 13, Brainerd 12. Powell 27, Clinton 0. Soddy Daisy 31, Sequatchie 0. Loudon 33, Signal Mountain 10. South Pittsburgh 14, Whitville 0. Kingston trailing Sweetwater 9-7. Meigs County 28, Tellico Plains 0. DeKalb County 14, Cumberland County 10. Sequatchie 21, Grundy County 0. East Robertson 8, Harpeth 0. McMinn County and Howard no score. Macon County 23, Livingston County 0. Dobbins Bennett 21, West Ridge 14, 5 minutes and 24 seconds in the fourth quarter. Ray County 14, Ooltewah 7, Riverdale 7, Rockvale 0. Beach 14, Collier, Clarksville 0. Forest 17, Summertown 7, halftime score. Hendersonville 28, Gallatin 7, Marshall County 34, Hillwood 0, Stratford 14, Maplewood 0. Fayetteville 26, Moore County 13, Pearl-Cohn, like I said, Pearl-Cohn 34, Lawrence County 0. A lot of games are ending up in the East Tennessee area, so we'll be giving some finals to go around, like Maryville 42, Bearden 0. Let's look for some other finals as we wait on some other scores to come down the pike. Davy Crockett 26, Tennessee High 14. I'm looking for the score. Science Hill 48, William Blount 14. That's a third quarter score. Seymour 42-7 over Sullivan East. West Green 19, Johnson County 14. If you missed it earlier, I had a rundown of the polls in East Tennessee, or not East Tennessee, but in Tennessee, while we're going through some games of interest. Let's look around the state and give you some scores as we move on down the list here. Class 6A, Division I, Class 6A. Number 1, Oakland, 3-0. Maryville 4-0. Riverdale 4-0. Number 3, Summit is tied with Riverdale at 4-0. Bradley Central comes in at 5-4-0. Germantown 2-1. Ravenwood 3-1, and we have a great game with Ravenwood right now against Brentwood, 14-7.5. We'll be getting back out there with Brandon Martin pretty soon. Hendersonville comes in at 9-2-1, Collierville 4-0, and Whitehaven 2-2. As we a couple of scoring updates. Lebanon 21, Coffee County 7. Class 5A, Knox West, who is in a huge battle with Sevier County, leading West leading 20-19 over Sevier County in the fourth quarter. Knox West is number 1 at 4-0. Mount Juliet 4-0. Number 2, Powell is 3-1. Number 3, Page is 4-0. Number 5 is Memphis Central 3-0. Number 6 is Walker Valley. Springfield is number 7, 3-1. Station Camp 4-0. Number 8, Knox Central 1-3. Number 9, number 10 is Henry County 1-3, and tied with Campbell County at 4-0. A couple of teams receiving some votes: Davy Crockett and Morristown West. Class 4A, the Greenville Green Devils winning big tonight over Granger County. Greenville 4-0. Did I say that right? They're not playing Granger County. The Greenville Green Devils. As we get to Class 4A, Greenville 4-0, Tullahoma 4-0, Pearl Cone 4-0, Elizabethton 2-1, South Dahl number 5 4-0, Haywood County is 3-0, number 6, Hardin County number 4, number 7 is 4-0, Montgomery Central 4-0, number 8, Marshall County 3-1, number 9, Upperman 3-1 is the coming in at 10. That's Class 4A. Class 3A, Alcoa, who did not play tonight. Alcoa got a COVID win. Alcoa coming off a loss last week to number 2 Maryville. They are number 1, Class 3A. Maryville, Alcoa 3-1. Number 2 Covington is 4-0. Loudon is 4-0. Number 3 Giles County is 4-0. Is number 5. East Nashville 3-1. Number Kingston's number 6 at 4-0. Waverly 7 3-0. Unicoi County is 4-0. They're number 8. Dodgeburg's number 9 4-0, and Fairview is 3-2, coming in at number 10. Class 2A, Meigs County 3-0. Number 1. Trousdale County is number 2 3-0. Hampton, we are watching tonight. Hampton is defeating Happy Valley, and that's the game that Mikey Hines is at tonight. We're hoping to go back out there to him. Last we saw, it was halftime. It was 35-0 in favor of Hampton over Happy Valley. Number 4 is Westview. They're 3-1. Number 5 is MAHS, number 3-0. Tied with Huntington is 3-0. Marion County 2-0 at number 7. Forest is 3-1. Riverside 3-1. Watertown is 2-2, and they're number 10. Peabody coming in at number 1. They're number 1 in Class 1A. Fayetteville 4-0 is number 2. Number 3 is South Pittsburgh 1-0. Number 4 McKenzie. McKenzie is 4-0. Gordonsville is 4-0, coming in at number 5. And Coalfield number 6 4-0. Dyson is number 7 3-1. Number 8 is Connorsville 3-1. Cloudon comes in at number 9 3-1. And Clay County is 3-0. Those are your top classifications. Division 1. We'll get to Division 2 a little bit later on in this evening. The scores are Rossville 12, West Creek 0. Things going on around. We'll be checking back in with Brandon Martin here shortly. He is out at the Battle of the Woods. That is Ravenwood versus Brentwood. A great game. Brandon just gave us a little quick update before he took off for his halftime report. It was Brentwood driving down the field, and time ran out on them. So at half, so the score is still 14-7 favor of Ravenwood, the Rafters. He was talking about some of the players in that game. A lot of the players from both schools have put a lot of players in Power 5 schools. So let's see if there's any more finals going on. Like we said, Elizabethton 35, Granger County 0, Greenville 42, Volunteer Zip, Hampton 35, Happy Valley 0, Jeff County 21, Morristown East 12, Morristown East 34, Daniel Boone 21, Unaka 32, Jellicoe 6, North Green 24, Red Bowling Springs 0. St. Teal getting back in the win column tonight, 55-14. Seymour 42. Sullivan East 7, third quarter score. West Green 19, Johnson County 14. Austin East 21, Northview Academy 8. Maryville's final. Gone final. Maryville 42, Bearden 6. Bradley Central gone final, just went final. Knoxville Hall 63, Cobb County 6. Bradley Central 28, Hardin Valley 0, fourth quarter score. Cleveland 27, Farragut 24, fourth quarter score. Coalfield 18, Carter 15. Gatlinburg Pittman 35. Union County 6, Crockett 26, Tennessee High 14, fourth quarter score. Knox Central 21, Heritage 0. Anderson County losing to South Doyle 28-24. South Green 38, Cumberland Gap 6, third quarter score. West, fourth quarter score. Knox West 20, Sevier County 19. Oneida 7, York Institute 3. Corns 21, Campbell County 7. Warren County 13, Cookville 7. East Ridge 7, Hickson 7. That is a really good game. Elizabethton 49, Granger County 0, third quarter update. Oak Ridge 35, Lenore City 0. McMinn Central 13, Chattanooga Brainerd 12. Powell 27, and Clinton 0. Saudi Daisy 31, Sequatchie 0. Anderson County 31, South Door 28. Fourth quarter, 6:23 left in the fourth quarter. Kingston 10, Sweetwater 9, Meigs County 29, Tellico Plains 0. DeKalb County 14, Cumberland County 10. Sequatchie County 21, Grundy County Zip. East Robeson 8, Harp 0. Peabody 35, Greenfield 6. That's a third quarter score. Marion County 23, Livingston Academy 0. Clay County 7, Joe Byes 0. Excuse me. Macon County 23, Livingston Academy 0. Ray County 14, Ooltewah 0. Riverdale 7, Rockville 0. Upperman 20, Stone Mountain 9. Trousdale County 8, Westmoreland 7. Beach 14, Clarksville 0. As we get on down, should be some scores ending up in the East Tennessee area. Hendersonville 28, Gallatin 7. Marshall County 34, Hillwood 0. Stratford 14, Maplewood 0. Fayetteville 34, Moore County 13. Pearl-Cohn 34, Lawrence County 0. That's a halftime score. Rossville 12, White Creek 0. Mount Juliet 24, White County 20. Henderson, like I said, Hendersonville 28, Gallatin 7. That is a halftime score. As we move on down into West Tennessee, a lot going on, a lot of football action tonight. McKenzie 56, Perry County 0. Dyersburg 35. Brentwood, Ravenwood 14, Brentwood 7 still. Knox Central 51, Heritage 0. That is a final. Westview 35, Cameron 0. Henry County 41, Clarksville Northwest 0. Covington 21, Ripley 14. Union County 7, Gibson County 6, Peabody 35, Greenfield 6, West Carroll 21, Halls West Tennessee 6, Haywood 27, Milan 7, Huntington 41, Houston County 0, Crockett County 17, Orem County 7, Clarksville Northeast 14, Portland 14, South Gibson 21, South Jackson Northside 0, Oak Ridge 36, Lenore City 0. That's a final. Summit 36, Centennial 10. White Station 21, Arlington 10. Germantown and Bartlett, no score. Raleigh, Egypt 26, Douglas 0. Pope John Paul II 14, Baylor 14. That's a halftime. That's a second quarter score. And MBA 7, Father Ryan 0. Third quarter score, Chattanooga McCauley 31, Knox Catholic 7, and Silverdale Academy 13, Boyd Buchanan 0. Knox Webb 12 is a halftime score, CAK 10. Chattanooga Christian 48, Notre Dame 3. And as we get on Davidson Academy MGA, no score. A lot of these scores are from down in West Tennessee, and there's no the time difference. You know how things are. Scores. Plus, Brandon Martin told us that they have had a real bad rainstorm down that way. So a lot of the games got late start. So we'll be here for a while tonight. So as we close out some things, it looks like Science Hill 55, William Blunt 21. I believe that is a fourth quarter score. Seymour 42 and Sullivan East 7. A lot of games are going final. Dobbins Bennett 28-14, and we'll go back out to Mikey Hines. He's at Hampton versus Happy Valley. Hey, Mikey, halftime over?
It's end of the third quarter. It's a running clock.
Okay, it's a running clock now because the score is 35-0, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
3rd and 13.
Happy Valley just can't get anything going, can they?
No, they can't. It's been like they haven't been able to get any offense going, really.
What about the defensive? They don't seem like they've been able to get anything, stop anything that Hampton's doing, are they?
No, because like I said, when the game first started, they were fine. But then after that, Hampton made the necessary adjustments. Now they can't stop them.
How much time's left in the game?
There's a minute and 8 seconds left in the third quarter, the end of the third.
In the third. There's nothing going on there. You just hang out there for a while, and we'll talk to you a little bit later. Find out some, I know that it's 35-0, but is it Hampton? It looks like Happy Valley's going to punt, right?
Yeah.
Talking to Brandon down in the Nashville area, a lot of rain is coming our way.
Oh, that's.
Like a touchdown there.
Yep. He ran it back for a touchdown.
What happened? Was it a block punt or something?
No, it was a punt, and then he didn't punt it very far. And so it was like at least the 20-yard line, and then Hampton got it and ran it in.
For a touchdown. Okay.
Yeah.
So nothing going up. That's what you call a game of it's called a blowout.
Dominance for sure.
Dominance for sure. Does Hampton look? Are they that good?
Yeah, they're pretty quick. They're pretty aggressive on both ends of the ball. They haven't made any whole lot of mistakes. So and the thing about Hampton right now in their conference, them winning this game pretty much puts them in the driver's seat. Because after this they'll be, I think, 5-1 or 4-1.
Well, they'll be 5. Have they lost the game? Who'd they lose to?
They lost to Cloudland. No,
Okay.
no. I take that back. I think it was in North Carolina somewhere, Roddy. I have to
That's
check
right.
that.
That's right. They lost to Avery, North Carolina. That's right. They sure did.
Yeah, and it was a non.
North Carolina. It wasn't a Tennessee team. So this will put them at they'll be 4-1. And I'm gonna go to Chris Blevins, and we'll talk to you later, Mikey. You stay with it. Hey, Chris, what's going on at your game?
All right, we got a little interview here, Roddy.
Okay. We got a little interview here. Oh, okay.
Your County quarterback, Colin Shannon. Colin, man, a heartbreaking loss for you guys tonight, but you guys played with heart till that very end. What can you say about your team tonight and the way you got started?
I was proud of my team. We fought to the very end. We knew coming into this game, we obviously weren't favored. It wasn't supposed to be a close game, but we knew coming in that we were just going to give it our best shot. And we knew this would happen, and we wanted to win, but it didn't work in our favor.
20-19. Obviously, a couple of interesting calls there. What, if anything, would you want to say about this?
You can't play the refs. I mean, they're going to call both ways no matter what. We just got to play our game, and we came up a little short tonight.
And then going forward, what can you take from this as a positive? Because obviously, like I said, the grit that you guys showed, staying with a team that came in undefeated, and that I think that a lot of people had favored over you guys by quite a bit.
Right, yeah. We decided this game. Last 4 games we've played, we haven't played it what we're capable of. This game, we laid it all out, and we came a little short, but we're ready for this next stretch of these 5 games, and we'll have a good year.
Talking in the booth after that game, we saw kind of the exchanges between you guys as you went through the handshake line. How much was that do you feel like you wanted?
I feel like our team earned more respect than just me. We played a heck of a game, and I couldn't be more proud of my team.
Colin, appreciate the time tonight. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
All right, guys, Jake Nichols here for your high school sports, wrapping it up from Knoxville West, 20-19 in favor of the Rebels in a heartbreaker for Sevier County.
All right, Jake. We appreciate it. And you guys next week will be out at Kings Academy against Swain County. So I've got something going on here. I have asked, so we got to look at Facebook all week long. I have put the question out there. Now you can't answer this question. Who was the quarterback that played at UT that came from Swain County, North Carolina? I'm going to give away some donuts. I'm going to give away some barbecue. I'm going to give away some wash tick for you get your car washed at Claybo's. So we got to monitor it this week. So we're going to give all that away. I know who it was, and you know who it was, and I know somebody knows who it was, but I think that's a pretty good thing. Swain County, North Carolina comes to Kings Academy. Kings Academy ranked number 2 in single A, Division II. It should be an interesting game.
Yeah, it should be, Roddy, and I know we're excited for it and thankful for a fantastic one tonight in Knoxville.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Chris Blevins, you guys have done an outstanding job. I know you both were surprised to see Sevier County come out and play like that. Why I've got you guys together, is it something that Knox West just could not get on track? Or what was it?
I think it was their running game that they just could not stay balanced all night long, and Sevier County took advantage of it. And even more than that, coming out with that blocked punt for Sevier County, and Colin Shannon just put together an electric drive to start out, just click, 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 moving down the field with ease. And in the end, obviously, it was not enough. Carson Jesse and the West offense pulling it out here.
Yeah, and I also think too, Roddy, with the Smoky Bears defense too, that really got them on their heels there at the beginning of the game, which really set the tone for the game, going up 13-0 that first quarter. Really set the tone for the rest of the game. And I think Knox West just really just hung in there, which was, come out with the big win. But I think it was all about the Smoky Bears putting the pressure on them.
Yeah, and Roddy, before you go, trying to see if we can find our love there for the Smoky Bears. He is actually over there, already gone, talking to one of his assistant coaches. So we will try to catch up with him sometime this week.
Okay, but
Thanks,
last question, I'll leave you guys with this last question. Does Knox West look like number 1 in the state?
No, they do not. If Sevier County is not number 2 in 5A, then the Rebels are not number 1 based on the way they played tonight.
But at the same time, you can't sell out that throwing game. Knox West has got a big passing game, and I could see them putting a lot of points on the board.
But same time, you know what the blueprint is now to stop that run game and get them on their heels. So.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. So from now on, West has got their work cut out for them. I know there's a big game coming up with them, the Powell game.
They play out. Yeah, but West plays Alcoa next week.
Yeah. That'll be a big game. They've got a real, as Coach Lamar Brown told us at Media Days, they got a man schedule because they got Maryville, they've got Alcoa, and they got Powell. They still got Powell on their schedule. So good luck to West the rest of the season. Guys, good job tonight, and we'll see you guys next week at your high school sports game of the week. It will be Swain County, North Carolina versus the Kings Academy. We'll see you next week, guys.
Thanks, Roddy.
We just heard from Jake Nichols and Chris Blevins. They had the call. They had Kyle Shannon, the quarterback from Sevier County. Sevier County loses a heartbreaker tonight, 20-19. What a excuse me, what a game that it was to see Sevier County, lose a game like that. Ask some questions, some hard-fought questions from both of the guys to find out, is Knox West the number one team in the state? This looks like a blueprint has come down the way from Sevier County. Their defense stopped their running game, and it was a game that was a tough one. So as we get to rolling here and continue on this Friday night, the 5th week of your high school sports, it has been an interesting one so far. Some finals to get to. Morristown West 34, Daniel Boone 28. North Green 38, Red Blowing Springs 0. That's a fourth quarter score. Crockett County 17, Orion County 10. Some finals: Seymour 42, Sullivan East 7. West Green 19, Johnson County 14. Some more finals here: Maryville 42, Bearden 6. Bradley Central 28, Hardin Valley 0. Cleveland and Farragut, Coach Eddie Courtney, Farragut Admirals lose another heartbreaker. They lose to Cleveland 27-24. Carter 22, Coalfield 18. Warren County 19, Cookville 7. That's a third quarter score. Gatlinburg Pittman 35, Union County 6. Some more finals. Harriman 45, Sunbright 0. Knox Central 51, Heritage 0. Knox Halls goes to 2-2, 63 over Cott County 6. We just talked to Chris Blevins and Jake Nichols, who had the call for your high school sports game of the week. 20-19 was the score. A good game. You heard from Colin Shannon, the quarterback from Sevier County. A real hard-fought game. I think Sevier County has found themselves. They go 2-3 now on this season, but like he said, they have 5 games left. They turned a corner tonight. They know that they can play with teams like Sevier County, like Knox West, West number 1 in the state. But Sevier County came out and played, and like Chris Blevins said, it was their defense. They were up 13-0, and sometimes things don't always fall your way, but a good showing from Sevier County tonight as they lose 20-19 to Knox West. York Institute in third quarter, 4:57 in the third quarter. York Institute 10, Oneida 7. Marion County 17, Bledsoe County 10. Carnes 21, Campbell County 14. That's the fourth quarter score. Third quarter score, 3:39 in the third quarter. Warren County 19, Cookville 7. Copper Basin 20, Sail Creek 15. That's a fourth quarter score. East Ridge 7, Hickson 6. Lebanon 21, Coffee County 7. Another final, Oak Ridge 36, Lenore City 0. McMinn Central 13, Brainerd 12, Powell 27, Clinton 0. That is a fourth quarter score. I tell you what, those Powell Panthers, they are 3-1. The game they lost to Maryville. They have a tough schedule coming up, but like we talked about, that should be an interesting game against Knox West. They play. They got Clinton, Knox Halls. They got Oak Ridge, Campbell County, Knox Catholic. So that will be an interesting game down the road in the playoffs. And no regular season game, but a one loss for Powell. They lost 31-52 to Maryville. And right now they just beat Clinton. They're beating Clinton. So I tell you what, that should be an interesting game down in the playoffs because they are a very, very good football team. They have the number one high school recruit in all of the nation. Walter Nolan is the number one recruit in high school football. He will be playing somewhere in one of the Power 5 conferences. He will, and Powell, another update, Powell 30, Clinton 0. Saudazy 31, Sequatchie 0, Loudon 33, Signal Mountain 10, South Pittsburgh 14, Whitville 7, Kingston 17, Sweetwater 9, Meigs County 35, Tellico Plains 0, DeKalb 21, Cumberland County 10, Giles County 14, Community Zip, Sequatchie County 21, Grundy County 0. A lot of scores in the third and fourth quarter right now across East Tennessee, across Middle and West Tennessee. Ray County 21. Brandon Martin's coming back to me. Let's talk, Brandon. What's going on at your game? The Battle of the Woods. The Battle of the Woods, Brentwood and Ravenwood. Looks like somebody is in the red zone. Hey, Brandon, talk to me.
Brentwood has been able to come down. They have driven down. They got a nice stop to start the half. They have driven down, long drive. They are inside the Ravenwood 20 now. Had a beautiful play on a third down pickup by Clayton Merrill. Here we go, back to pass. Sidearm throw, pass drop.
One pass, incomplete, intended for Tyler Green.
Brentwood has been fighting. They've been hanging tough. The Brentwood defense really showed up in the drive of the half. Really played well. Forced a 3 and out.
Into attempt to fill
they were able to
Brentwood, number 38.
Come out, capitalize on it. They had a good drive coming out here.
Ball spotted at the
Right
20.
now it is 4th and 9. Looks like Brentwood's going to try for the points, try for the field goal here. And they've missed one earlier. Let's see how we go here. Snaps down. Kicks up. Kicks good.
Field goal is good.
So it is 14-10. Ravenwood. Brentwood scores both points in the second half. We've got 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
All right, Brandon. We'll be back with you real shortly. Looks like you got a great game going on out there at the Battle of the Woods.
It's been a dandy, Roddy. You're in the zone at War High School Sports.
All right, Brandon Martin in the zone at Brentwood versus Ravenwood in Nashville tonight. A great game. Mikey Hines is jumping on with us now. What's going on, Mikey, at your game?
Roddy, can you hear me?
I sure can, my friend.
Okay. Hampton threw a pass to the wide receiver, scored again. So now it's 48-0.
Whoa. What's the time left?
4:31 in the fourth quarter.
Well, Mikey, I'm gonna let you off the hook. You go ahead and wrap things up, and you head home for tonight. All right? Because I believe that's a blowout. I think that one's over. We'll see you next week right here in the zone. Hampton and it's 48-0, 42-0.
48-0.
48-0 versus Happy Valley. You take on off, and we'll talk to you next week right here on the Zone.
This is Mikey Hines. You're in the Zone, watching your high school sports. Signing off. Have a good night, Roddy.
All right, Mikey. Mikey Hines at Hampton, as Hampton and Happy Valley. Hampton winning 48-0. We're just sending Mikey on home, let him get out of that great air out there tonight. So a lot going on around East Tennessee and West Tennessee and Middle Tennessee. Hearing from like Brandon Martin, his game is in the third quarter. So a lot going on tonight. Back to the scoreboard. Ray County 28, Udawal 0, Riverdale 7. That must be there's no score in that game because it's Riverdale 7 that's still in the first quarter. So it may be like Brandon said, a lot of things going on down there in the Nashville, a lot of bad weather. So could be Clay County 7, Joe Bynes 0. It is a fourth quarter score. South Doyle has lost to Anderson County 31-28. That is a final. So Anderson County, a really, really good football team. As we run down some finals for you right here. Final, Dobbins Bennett 28, West Ridge 14. West Ridge is 2-1. Dobbins Bennett will go to 5-0, and West Ridge will go to 2-2 on the young season. Elizabethton leading Granger County 56-0. Greenville has gone final. Greenville goes 5-0. It's 4-0. They win a big one at Greenville, 63-7 over Volunteer. Hampton 40-48. Happy Valley 0. Jeff County, it's gone final. Jeff County 28. Morristown East 12. Unaka 32. Jellicoe 6. Morristown West gets a win at over Daniel Boone 34-28. North Green 38. Red Blowing Springs 0. Science Hill gets a win 55-27 over William Blunt. Seymour 42. Sullivan East 7. Seymour on this young season 3-1 right now. And our game, West Green 19, Johnson County 14. Austin East 35, Northview Academy 8. That's a final. Maryville 42, Bearden 6. That's a final. Hardin Valley loses to Bradley Central 28-0. And Cleveland defeats Farragut 27-24. Carter, fourth quarter score, Carter 22. Coalfield 18. Tullahoma 35. Creekwood 2. That's a baseball score. 35-2. How you score? Oh, you scored 2 on a safety. There's a third quarter score. Final, Powell 30, Clinton 0. Polk County 21, Tyner Academy 44. That is a fourth quarter score. Gatlinburg Pittman has gone final 49-6 over Union County. Halftime, Greenback and Oliver Springs 7-6. Harriman gone final against Sunbright 42-0. Knox Central and Heritage, Halls and Cott County. Those games have already been final and already gone final. 63-6 was Cott County, and Central won 21-0. It's a lot of things going on this night. If you missed any scores, we can get them to you right here on your high school sports. The Zone, we heard from Mikey Hines. His score 48-0. We heard from Brandon Martin. He is out at the Battle of the Woods in Nashville. He is getting a really good game. Brentwood and Ravenwood. The Rafters up 14-10. Final, South Green 45, Cumberland County 6. Like we said, Dobbins Bennett 28, West Ridge 14. A lot of things going on tonight around our area. Sorry about that. I gave you a wrong score from Knox Central. Knox Central 51, Heritage 0. Knox Hall 63, Cobb County 6. Anderson County 31, South Doyle 28. Midway in Wartburg 28, Midway 26, Wartburg 7. Our game of the week, your high school sports game of the week, was Knox West 5-0, goes 5-0 against Sevier County. That Sevier County goes 2-3 on this young season. They really great game. We heard from both Jake Nichols and Chris Blevins, who had the call, and they both gave their analysis on how the game went. Shannon, the quarterback from Sevier County, had a really good a good night, a really good night. But the key to it is Knox West defense came out and played and stopped Sevier County in the second half. So West wins our game of the week, 20-19. Oneida 14, York Institute 10. As we get on down, some more finals. Oak Ridge 36, Little City 0. Warren County, it's the fourth quarter, the beginning of the fourth quarter. Warren County 21, Cookville 7. Copper Basin 20, Sale Creek 15. Marshall County 41, Hillwood 0. That is a fourth quarter score. Brandon Martin is texting me, and I know he's got some interesting news. Ravenwood drives to the Brentwood 19, stopped on third down. Raptors attempt, and then Ravenwood attempts a field goal, which is blocked. Brentwood still 14-10 Ravenwood with 1 minute to play in the third quarter. That game is a really good game. It looks like Ravenwood is on top 14-10. So we'll be going back out to him with some action coming up. Slotty Daisy 31, Sequatchie 0. Oneida 14, York Institute 10. Loudon 33, Signal Mountain 10. South Pittsburgh 35, Whitwell 0. That's the third quarter score. Kingston 17, Sweetwater 9. Meigs County 35, Tellico Plains 0. Unaka 54, Jellicoe 14, third quarter score. Tyner Academy 50, Polk County 21. Some West Tennessee scores. Those were Chattanooga scores. DeKalb County 21 over Cumberland County 10. West Green 22, Johnson County 14, fourth quarter score. Sequatchie County is up on Grundy County. It looks like that game is an interesting game. Interception from Ravenwood. Ravenwood ball on the 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Ravenwood defense has come to play in that game tonight. East Robeson 8, Hearth 0. Clay County 14, Joe Bynes 0. Page 22, Franklin 15. That is a fourth quarter score. Ray County 28, Udawal 0. Riverdale 7, Rockvale 0. Upperman 20, Stone Mountain 9. Trousdale County 16, Westmoreland 7. Trousdale County 16, Westmoreland 7. Sequatchie County 34, update. Grundy County 0. As we move on, Beach 27, Clarksville 0. That's a third quarter score. Tullahoma 42, Creekwood 2. Hendersonville 28, Gallatin 7. Halftime score. Marshall 41, Marshall County 41, Hillwood 0. Stratford 14, Maplewood 0. Fayetteville 34, Moore County 13. Jackson Northside 12, South Gibson 27. So we should be hearing from Brandon Martin real soon. He's going to give us an update. Ravenwood 14, Brentwood 7, Westview 41, West Carroll 35, Halls, Tennessee 12. That's a third quarter score. Henry County 41, Clarksville Northeast 0. And Brandon Martin is coming to us. Brandon, what's going on at your game?
Let's see what it is.
It is an interesting game you are at. So,
Man, I picked a dandy. The Battle of the Woods. The last 3 years, the wooden football trophy's gone to the Brentwood Bruins.
It's holding
Right now, it's 14-10 starting the fourth quarter. The Raptors have got the lead and the ball. Ravenwood had a long drive, got down inside the red zone with Brentwood. Brentwood was able to come up, make a big stop on third down. Ravenwood goes for a field goal. Bruins get the field goal block. They have two nice splash plays. Looks like they may be off and running. Throw a pass over the middle. It gets tipped. Diving interception by Ravenwood. So the Raptors get the ball back.
But about 15 yards short.
Deep in the Bruins' end. They had really gotten down here just a minute ago, but there was a deep holding penalty that hurt them, backed them way up. It is fourth and about 15 right now. Fourth and about 15 for Ravenwood. They are at the Brentwood 30. But this has just been a thing to know. We have got off to the west of us. It could be a factor here at the end. Ravenwood going for this fourth and a mile. Throwing one right at you. He's got a man. Incomplete. Saying incomplete to say he didn't get his foot down in the back of the end zone.
Couldn't ask for a better shot than that, Brandon.
No, you can't ask for anything better than that. Chris Parsons has done a really nice job. He's shown why Florida State is so interested in him. He's shown why the Seminoles wanted him. They run a very up-tempo offense. They run out of the shotgun most of the time. They run a lot of read option. They throw a lot of short passes. They move the ball. They make you defend the entire field under Mike Norvell laterally a lot. Parsons has got just a great, quick release. He's a good runner. I've seen faster quarterbacks. I've seen faster runners. But he's a dangerous runner. He'll be at the next level. He's not showed off the big arm like he did right there very much. Ravenwood wants to keep most of the passes within about 15 yards. He's unloaded a couple on the drive where they got stopped and the field goal was blocked. Their last possession. Hold on. Now Brentwood's airing one out just off the Oh, we're swinging haymakers here.
I'll let you get back to it. Give us a close-up next time you shoot it.
Hey, I'll try to.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Hey, you're in the zone on your high school sports. Back to you, Roddy.
All right, Brandon. Brandon Martin is at one of the Battle of the Woods. The last few years, Brentwood has carried the Wood Trophy home to their trophy case, but it looks like Ravenwood has come out to take the trophy back to their trophy case tonight. So a lot of things going on. Next week, remember, your high school sports game of the week will be Swain County, North Carolina. Will make the trip over the mountain to Seymour, Tennessee, to take on the Kings Academy. And I threw something out there. If you'll go to your high school sports Facebook page, and I have asked it's going to be a little contest for you guys. If you can name that player that came from Swain County, North Carolina, to play at the University of Tennessee, I'm going to send you some coupons in the mail. I'll send you get you a coupon to get you some donuts from Krispy Kreme Donuts, some Buddy's Barbecue, something from Claybo's Express Shine Car Wash to get your car all shined up when you come over to visit us here in Sevier County. So, hey, a lot of things, but give me the answer, the correct answer. And I'll throw another one. No, I ain't going to give you that one. That was too easy. You'd know what it is then. But he played quarterback at UT. He played for Swain County, North Carolina. So if you answer that, send it into your high school sports Facebook page. Another final, Peabody 42, Greenfield 12, Huntington 54, Houston County 0, Lake County 20, Humboldt 0, and that's a halftime score. Crockett County 19, Orem County 14. Fourth quarter, just beginning of the fourth quarter. Springfield 41, Kentwood 0, Summit 36, Cleveland 10. White Station 21, Arlington 17. These are West Tennessee scores. Halftime, Raleigh, Egypt 26, Douglas 0. BT Washington 34, MASC 0. That is out of a Memphis area school. Some finals. Oak Haven 36, Massa 0. Ridgewood 38, Craigmont 0. That's some finals from West Tennessee. Pope John Paul II, 21. Baylor 35-21. That is a third quarter score. Father Ryan and MBA still tied at 7. And final now, Chattanooga Macaulay 44, Knox Catholic 7. What a game that would be. Silverdale 38. This is a final. Silverdale 38, Silverdale Academy 38, Boyd Buchanan 29. Knox Webb, it's the fourth quarter. Knox Webb 24, CAK 23. No score in the Kings Academy Friendship Christian and the Macon Road Baptist and Lakeway Christian, no score. Chattanooga Notre Dame 47. Chattanooga's Christian 47. Chattanooga Notre Dame 3. So a lot of scores and a lot of things going on this week number 5. Give a quick shout out to our sponsors who help make your high school sports, the Zone, possible each week. Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge, and Brandon Martin is back with us again. Brandon, what's going on?
Roddy Ravenwood trying to go for that knockout blow right here. They got the ball back quickly. They're driving the head goal. Nice runs that they've sprung. They got second and goal right now. They're trying to punch this thing in. I don't know that it'd be a dagger the way these two teams have played, but it would definitely make Brentwood's task a lot more difficult.
Yes.
First and goal from the 5 here. Carson takes snap. He's coming this way. He's going to walk in for the touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's going to make it 20-10 for Ravenwood, pending the extra point. Carson's right there. He has worked that read option. He's worked that fake all night. He's done a good job with it all night. That's one of the first times that he's pulled it on a straight run, and it showed it was wide open. He was able to walk into this pylon here for a score that with 8 minutes and 42 seconds left, that might put this thing out of reach. We'll see here.
How big a kid is he, Brandon?
Let's see here. Extra point is up and good, so it's 21-10.
8:42 remaining in the ball
about
game.
200 pounds.
Brentwood 21, Brentwood 10.
He's not the biggest quarterback that I have seen, but he's a pretty good sized quarterback. He's a good runner. Moves really well, throws off platform well, and is able to. He does a good job of running to throw. There have been several times this game where he's scrambled, he's bought time, he's gotten himself an opportunity. and then made the play with his arm. He can run, but he's looking to pass first. I think he's got enough size to hold up at the next level.
It's a final Summit 36, Centennial 0.
As a junior, he's got another year to get taller, bigger, stronger,
10 to 7 develop. And a final Lipscomb 45, FRA 7.
He's got a lot of growing. He still could grow.
Late in the fourth, Independence 38, Franklin 7.
Yeah, he could still get a little bit bigger. They're really pleased with the size that he's got, though, because it does help him as a runner, makes him a little more elusive. Let's see here, we're going to get the kickoff. You got the feeling Brentwood, these two teams basically just traded plays that were about a hair away on the last 2 or 3 drives. We've seen very nearly long touchdown catches. We've seen very nearly interceptions. Brentwood needs something big.
Brentwood brings the ball back to about the 27
there. So we got about 8.5 minutes left in the Battle of the Woods.
On the return,
Bruins are down.
First and 10,
Back kind of against the wall here. They got to score.
All right, so you stay with it, and we'll get back to you here in a little bit. See what happens.
You're in the zone on your high school sports. Back to you, Roddy.
All right, Brandon. Brandon Martin is at a game. They may have Ravenwood may have put the nail in the coffin, as he said it. Right now, 21-10 in favor of Ravenwood. But Brentwood has been battling all night long. They've been up and down the field. These two teams are in a battle, but right now Ravenwood leads 21-10. So if when we get back to it, you never know. It may go down to the wire again. Run through some finals right quick. It is South Green 45, Cumberland Gap 6. Davy Crockett 26-14. That is still in the fourth quarter, not a final. Final up at Dobbins Bennett. Dobbins Bennett 28, West Ridge 14. Elizabeth and 56, Granger County 0. All these are finals. Greenville 63, Volunteer 7. Hampton 48, Happy Valley 0. That's a final. That was Mikey Himes' game. He was in the zone with us tonight from Happy Valley, and it looks like Hampton just kind of went through and took care of business like you're supposed to on Friday nights when you're a team like Hampton. Jeff County defeated Morristown East 28-12. Unaka in the third quarter leads Jellicoe 54-14. Morristown West gets a win tonight, 34-28. North Green gets a win over Red Blowing Springs 38-14. Science Hill defeats William Blunt 55-27. Seymour defeats Sullivan East 42-7. West Green in the fourth quarter leads Johnson County 22-14. Henry County 48, Clarksville Northwest. That is a final. Austin East defeats Northview Academy 35-8. Sorry. Maryville 42, Bearden 6. That's a final. Bradley Central 28, Harlan Valley 0. Cleveland 27, Farragut 24. Gatlinburg Pittman 49, Union County 6. Harriman 45, Sunbright 0. Knox Central 51, Heritage 0. Knox Hall 63, Cock County 6. Monterey 43, Rockwood 14. Anderson County 31, South Dolph 28. That's the first South Dolph's first loss on the season. Anderson County goes 2-3 on this season. Midway 40, Wartburg 14. That Anderson County game, that Anderson County South Dahl game, before I mentioned it, that could actually be a playoff game with South Dahl dropping down into the Class 4A now, and Anderson County already there. It usually turns out it is Anderson County and Greenville and Elizabeth, excuse me, but it could come down to South Dahl this year. South Dahl has dropped down. They lose a heartbreaker, 31-28. Midway 40, Wartburg 14. In our Your High School Sports Game of the Week, the game of the week. It couldn't have been a better game. You heard from Jake Nichols and you heard from Chris Blevins. They both said that what a game we chose tonight. Knox West 20, Sevier County 19. We heard from Colin Shannon, the quarterback from Sevier County. He had a real good game, and both Jake Nichols and Chris Blevins said that it came down to Knox West defense. But Sevier County jumped out early 13-0 in a game that could have went either way for them. Can you I asked them a point blank question. Does Knox West look like number one? Or was Sevier County, did Sevier County come to play? And they both answered Sevier County came to play. Knox West came out flat, and Sevier County took it to them. So I've got a feeling that you will hear from Sevier County down the road. That is a Class 5A team that is getting their legs under them. Coach Loveday, they won a close one last week against Pigeon Forge, 14-0. But to go to Knox West, number one Knox West, 5A class, number one Knox West, and lose by one, you have to be proud of your team. Have to be proud. The boss has come into the room. She has been up in the mountains today. She's been up in the mountains, up in Beach Mountain. She went up to Beach Mountain, North Carolina, took the granddaughter up there to visit the land of Oz. So a great time. She just walked in. She's supposed to have been working, but I guess she's off tonight. She's been out and about up in there. Did you bring me some dinner? Oh, she brought me some dinner. So when I wrap up, I will get me some dinner and but we still got a great game going on. The Battle of the Woods. Brandon Martin is out at Nashville. Ravenwood leads 21-10. Brandon will be coming back with us shortly. It was 8 minutes left in the game when Ravenwood scored. Should be a dandy of a finish. He'll be back with us shortly. Some scores. Austin East has defeated Northview Academy 42-8. Marion County 24, Bledsoe County 10. Corns 41, Campbell County 27. Some of these games will be going final shortly. Warren County 21, Cookville 7, Copper Basin 20, Sale Creek 15, Chattanooga Hickson. These are scores from down in the Chattanooga area. Chattanooga Hickson 34, East Ridge 14, Lebanon 21, Coffee County 7. Oak Ridge has defeated Lenore City 36-0. McMinn Central 13, Chattanooga Brainerd 12. Powell, I'm telling you, Powell is one of the teams that you need to watch out for. They have the number one recruit in the nation in Walter Nolan. They are 4-1. Their only loss this season was to Maryville. So Powell wins tonight, 30-0. Saudi Daisy 46, Sequatchie 12. Loudon 33 over Signal Mountain. That's a third quarter score, 33-10. And Brandon Martin is back with us. Brandon, tell us what's going on.
Buckle up. Here we go.
Buckle up.
Brentwood trying to drive here. So a jump ball about 16 yards out to the back line of the end zone. They're calling him a touchdown. It looks like he got his feet down. So it's looking like the touchdown's going to stand. So that's going to make it 21-16 Ravenwood, but the Bruins just scored. They're extra point here. Trying to see I don't know if it's a call. Looks like touchdown stands after the call. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Brentwood.
So they're backing them up for the extra point.
Looks like they're going to back them up for the extra. The touchdown doesn't stand. That's the big one. With 3:54 left to go, Brentwood is going to need a stop, and another touchdown. The Bruins would call the timeout. That pass, so Brentwood had a big chunk play. They took about 30 yards on a halfback pass. They gave it on the inside, brought the running back to the right side of the formation. He comes up, hits his receiver on about a 15-yard slant, but the corner had lost him. He takes off running, gets down to about the 19. Brentwood's able to come back. They follow that up, one run up the middle, and then take a shot to the back line. And if he was in, he wasn't in by a hair with 1 foot. It was a fantastic catch. It was a fantastic catch. It was a jump ball catch. You know, it kind of looked like maybe that touchdown by Ravenwood was going to be the dagger, but the Bruins are just absolutely not going to go away. The unsportsmanlike penalty here is going to make this extra point an adventure, but honestly, for Brentwood, unless you were going to try to go for 2 here anyway.
Yes, that was my question to you. Did you think Brentwood might be taking a timeout, thinking about going for 2?
Well, it looks like they're definitely going to go for 2 here. I don't know why you wouldn't back up this much. Back up this much. A 2-point conversion makes it a 3-point game here, though. So it would put a field goal back in play. Bruins take a handoff to the left. Going to be tackled at about the 9. So 2-point conversion's no good. I think that penalty definitely hurt him. I don't know if he would have gone for 2 before. Not sure if you would have before or not. If you had wanted it, it would have made it a 3-point game. I don't know if you wouldn't have tried it. Because if you kick the extra point, you need a touchdown. If you miss the extra point, you need a touchdown. If you hit the 2, a field goal can tie it. So, I don't know why you wouldn't go for 2.
That was my question, too. Why would you go for 2 right now? It's a little over 3 minutes to go in the game. Your defense has been playing pretty good. I think I would have picked it and let the defense lead.
The kicking game has been a little bit of an adventure for Brentwood tonight. They do have a missed extra point. They do have a missed field goal already tonight. I understand the risk trying to get this thing down so you can potentially kick a field goal and tie it. I think that 15-yard penalty made it so you may as well go for it instead of risking the kick. But now it's all on that Brooklyn defense. They've got to get a stop on Ravenwood. If they can get a stop with less than 4 minutes left here, it's going to come down to another crazy finish.
Let me ask you this before I go away from you, Brandon. Can Ravenwood right now take the ball? Do they have the running game to just milk the clock right now?
I think they've got the talent to do it. I think they've got the scheme and the system to do it. But they do like that short passing game. It's going to depend on Brentwood. You know the Bruins are going to be selling out to stop the run, so it's going to be interesting here at the end.
All right, we'll get back to you, Brandon, here in a moment.
Hey, you're in the zone on your high school sports. Back to you, Roddy.
All right, Brandon. Brandon Martin is in Nashville tonight. He is covering the Battle of the Woods. Ravenwood leads 21-16 over Brentwood. So we'll be back out there a little less than 4 minutes to go in that game. Some finals: Saudi Daisy 46, Saskatchewan 12. Powell and Clinton have gone final. Powell 30, Clinton 0. Kingston and Sweetwater have gone final. Kingston 17, Sweetwater 9. Meigs County 41, Tellico Plains 0. That's gone final. Chattanooga Tyner Academy 50 over Polk County 21. That's a fourth quarter score that's getting down to the wire. DeKalb County 28, Cumberland County 10, Giles County 21, Community 8. Sequatchie County 41, Grundy County 0. Corns and Campbell County. Corns has gone final 41-33 over Campbell County. East Robertson 21, Hearth 0. Scoring update 7:59 in the second quarter. Giles County 29, Community 8. Clay County and Joe Bynes. Clay County 20. This is a final 20-6 over Joe Bynes. Oakland 49. Signal 7, that is a final. Trousdale County 16, Westmoreland 7, That's a final. Beach 27 over Clarksville. It's the third quarter score. Beach 27, Clarksville 0. Looking for a few more finals. Marshall 55, Hillwood 0. Glencliff and Morgan, really, Glencliff lost a big tonight to Montgomery Central, 63-0. Pearl County 48, Lawrence County 0. That game was played at Hunter's Lane tonight for some reason. I know Brandon Martin had said that the rain really came down in Middle Tennessee this afternoon. Stopped maybe about an hour before his game kicked off. Hardin County 47, Chester County 13, Page 32, Franklin 15. That's a final. Gleason and Dyson 41, Gleason 0. Page 32, Franklin 15. Jackson Southside 41 over Liberty 0. A lot of games going on. McKenzie 63, Pearl County 0. That's a final. White House Heritage 42, Sycamore 16. West Ridge 41, Cameron 0. Henry County 42, 48. Clarksville Northwest 0. Peabody 42, Greenfield 12. Huntington 54, Houston County 0. Lake County 42, Humboldt 0. These are all West Tennessee scores. Independence 38, Franklin 7. That's a final. Clarksville Northeast 20, Portland 21. Portland 21, Clarksville Northeast 20. Portland goes 2-2, and Clarksville Northeast is 1-3. South Gibson 27, Jackson Northside's third quarter score. Jackson Northside 12. Springfield 47, Kentwood zip. White Station fourth quarter score. White Station 21, Arlington 17. Final Collierville 45, Canova 7. South Wind, Dyer County 55, South Wind 0. BT Washington out of Memphis 34, BAS 0. A lot going on. Update from Brandon Martin is coming shortly. Like he says, that Ravenwood picked up a first down, and they're on their own 47. 2:30 left in the game. Ravenwood just be killing the clock. Right, they'll run it down. As we wrap up, he says Raptors just break a 40-yard run. That should do it. So he'll give us a wrap up when the game is over. Walker Valley 3, Smith County 3. That's a fourth quarter score. Oak Haven 36. Oak Haven 36. Massa 0. Messiah 0. Ridgeway 38, Claremont 0. Pope John Paul II has lost to Baylor 42-21. MBA 10, Father Ryan 7. Macaulay beat Chattanooga Macaulay 44, a victory over Knoxville Catholic. That was number 1 and number 2 in Division 2. Division 2, and Brandon Martin is with us again. Brandon, is it over?
Yeah, we may be all over but the shouting, Roddy. Ravenwood got a big start to go. Ravenwood got a big conversion on a 3rd and 2 at midfield. and then they sprung about a 45-yard run. We got first and goal here from the Brentwood 3. The Raptors, a minute 38 left to go. Looks like they may be trying for that insurance score right here in the rivalry game. Handoff to the fullback. Not going anywhere, but the clock keeps ticking. And Brentwood's going to call a timeout here.
Talk about a stag for the defense. Timeout, Brentwood.
Okay, they can't. That was my question.
I think Brentwood
that is Brentwood. Timeout.
I think, Brentwood just called their last timeout.
Okay.
So Ravenwood could either come out here. I don't think Ravenwood can kneel the ball out. I don't think they have enough time. So they are going to at least, I suspect, try to score.
Okay.
I don't think they have enough time to kneel. It wouldn't leave Brentwood with much time. It'd leave them just a matter of a few seconds. But we've all watched football. We've all seen these are the games those crazy plays happen in. So you don't want to give another team a chance for one of those.
No, not at all. Let me ask you this: if you're Ravenwood, what is it? Second down right now? Is it second?
Second and goal from the 3.
Okay, if they don't make it on third down, do you kick a field goal?
No, not after I already had one blocked earlier in the game. Brentwood blocked one earlier. If I'm Ravenwood, this is my most secure ball carrier at least 2 more times, testing the middle, and then I may look for Parsons on a run somewhere. Looks like we're overloaded to my side to left here.
Okay.
Handoff up the middle, going to be stopped at about the 2. Looks like he got a yard there.
Ravenwood.
Now, clock keeps running.
How much time?
Third and goal.
Right now we're at a minute 20 and counting. Third and goal from the 2 for the Raptors.
It looks like Ravenwood's taking their time.
Ravenwood's taking their time. I don't think. Yeah, they're going to have to run the 2 plays. I don't think they're going to have enough time to kill it. It wouldn't. If Brentwood get the stop, they're not going to have more than a second or 2. But they may have a second or 2 left for the stop. So here we go. Third and goal from the 2. Ravenwood handoff up the middle.
They did not get
They
in.
stopped him again. Here we go. Down.
No one takes done.
There's going to be a difference of, it looks like about
Brings up
4 seconds.
and goal for the Raptors.
About 3 seconds between the game clock and the play clock. So Ravenwood does have to snap the ball. But if they can kill 3 seconds, they're going to walk out of here with a win. And if they do, this place is going to go nuts. I don't know if you can see the Ravenwood student section in the background over there.
I see it. I see it.
I've seen Ravenwood a lot of times. I've seen Brentwood a lot of times. These are 2 of the best student sections you'll find anywhere in the state. They home, away, it's a zoo every time they play. So impressed by both of them. Ravenwood will take a timeout with 2 seconds left. So it looks like they're just going to have to get a clean. Looks like they're going to have to get a clean snap till about 2 seconds. That'll be all she wrote.
Okay, let me ask you this. The winner of this game is sitting in real good position for that 6A playoff, would you say?
Yeah, I mean, if Ravenwood, unless something crazy happens here, Ravenwood's going to be coming off of a win against a good Life Christian team. Last week we came out of Virginia to play them. Ravenwood has been, the last few years, they've been playing some of the national teams, a little bit of a national schedule. Last year they played Pulaski out of Arkansas. The last 2 years they played IMG last year up here. So Ravenwood's starting to play a little bit of a national schedule. But with all the success they've had, they've lost to Brentwood. They've lost this rivalry game 3 years in a row. Now Ravenwood has won in the playoffs when they've had the rematch, but they've not won the regular season matchup in a while. This is a big deal for them. Parsons going to step back. Time expires, and Ravenwood has won this game. They've won the
Victors of the 2021
the place just has gone nuts on one side and just pressing on the other. Both of these teams need to be
interject here a little bit.
Homecoming
You
against
said they
Hillsborough.
played IMG last year. They
Ravenwood
did against
21,
IMG.
Riverwood 16. Have a good evening.
They pretty well they took it on the chin against IMG last year. Ravenwood did, but one of the big changes that Ravenwood has had this year has been the emergence of Parsons at quarterback. For several years, that was kind of the missing piece. Ravenwood has had guys like Reggie Grimes, who's now at Oklahoma. They have had guys like Junior Colson, who has gone on to Michigan. They have had guys like their tight end last year, whose name escapes me right now, and I'm going to get killed for that because I know him so well. But Jake Brenningstool, they had Jake Brenningstool, who's at Clemson now.
Okay.
You've got a guy like a Miles Pollard, who's a corner in this class and plays on offense for Ravenwood some as a receiver, who's committed to Michigan. There's been so much talent on this Ravenwood team and on this roster the last few years, but the one missing piece had tended to kind of be that quarterback spot. And now that they've got Parsons, and now that they feel like they have a guy who can run this show for them, they're feeling good about their chances. I know if we talk to the coaches, they're going to give us the 1 week at a time. They're going to give us the, one game at a time. Everything matters. But this is a team that 6A state title is the goal. I've been around this team a lot the last 2 or 3 years, and you can see them here celebrating with the students that made the trip up. That's always got to be fun. But this is a team. Their mind's on Maryville. I mean, that's who the mind's on. They want that other shot at Maryville. I know they have wanted that. They have managed to get this big rivalry win tonight, which is something I know they've wanted for a long time and have been looking for in the regular season. They got to be feeling good right now, and at least in their region, they're sitting pretty right now.
Let me ask you this. You're talking Maryville. What about Oakland? What about Murfreesboro, Oakland?
Now, they're going to have to go through Oakland. That's the other team.
Yeah.
I know that the mind is on Maryville. That's the goal. That's who they want. But this team knows they're going to have to get through Oakland first. Jordan James at Oakland down there is currently committed to Georgia. He's a special running back. He is a heck of a ball player. He's going to be he's going to have something to say about how this race ends.
Okay, that's what I thought. So you got what you got up top there. I mean, you got Oakland, you got Maryville, you got Riverdale. Riverdale's a team you got to look out for too. Well,
Riverdale has got the Herring brothers right now, who are kind of the lead attraction there. Caleb and Elijah. Of course, Elijah is already committed to Tennessee. He's in the 2022 class as a linebacker. And Caleb is right now ranked as the #1 player in the state of Tennessee in the 2023 class as an edge rusher. There's a lot of programs that are after his services. There's some more guys on that Riverdale team, but Riverdale's no pushover. It's whoever comes out of the mid-state is going to be battle tested. And I wonder if, one of the questions you see Maryville so often, and I don't want to disparage anybody else that Maryville has to play, but the expectation is that Maryville's going to be in Cookeville waiting on somebody, unless something crazy happens.
In Chattanooga. The state's in Chattanooga this year.
Well, the expectation's got to be they're going to be in Chattanooga waiting on somebody then, because they have just they do every year. Nobody in 6A back east has been able to have anything for them. Nobody's even challenged them in so long. You do wonder, though, and, maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't. But when you get a Maryville team that has mowed through most of their schedule with everybody not named Alcoa, and you get a team like Ravenwood or Oakland or Riverdale coming out of the mid-state that has had those battles in the regular season and in the playoffs and is more battle-tested, you wonder if that makes a difference. Now, history tells us with Maryville probably not, but you wonder if it may make a change.
Well, I'm inclined to go your way, because the only team I see up here that compete with Maryville right now is Dobbins Bennett. Kingsport Dobbins Bennett, they're 5-0. They went 5-0 tonight. They beat West Ridge. But I look at it like you do. You got some teams down at Oakland, Riverdale, Summit, you've got Ravenwood, you got Germantown, you got a lot of teams that, like you said, they are going to be battle tested coming out of the playoffs. So the team that comes out of the playoffs, and here's another thing that I like with Ravenwood, they're playing a lot of national teams to take on IMG and take on Life Christian last week. That kind of gives you a little bit more depth for your program. You know, you can go into games like that, and if you come out a winner, you know, them's national powers. I read something today. Did you know that IMG has got more players in the NFL than any other high school in the nation?
Oh, absolutely. And when you're taking the very top talent in the country and you're taking just the top guys, you're playing that national schedule, and you're putting guys in Power 5 programs. Everybody down there winds up in a Power 5 program. It's easy to believe that, but they have a good eye for identifying talent. They do it well. They develop it well. Ravenwood's not to that level yet, but they are, you know, they're still a public school. They put a lot of good teams on the field. They develop their talent. You know, they're trying to get in that discussion. They're trying to use some of those games, let iron sharpen iron, lift their guys up a little bit, and I think it's worked out. This is a really impressive program that we've seen, and let me say this too: these Brentwood Bruins stumbled out of the gate, and they don't really have anything to hang their head about. They fought and clawed and left it all on the field tonight. So these are two programs that have a lot to be proud of tonight. But Ravenwood's just a little further ahead. They didn't lose quite as much last year, and they had a little more to reload with already on the roster, and it showed tonight.
All right. Well, Brandon, it's been a pleasure. As always, you always pick one of the better games on the zone. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you next week. We'll be looking forward to the game you pick next week for your high school sports the zone.
Hey, I appreciate it, Roddy. It's a pleasure as always. Thanks for having me. And for the last time tonight, you're in the zone with your high school sports. Back to you, Roddy.
All right, Brandon Martin wrapping up things down in the Nashville area for us here on the zone, right here at your high school sports. Ravenwood comes out a winner over Brentwood. It came down to a 21-16 game. What a game. We talked a little bit to Brandon about some things that has made that Ravenwood team build a program like they are. They play IMG, and if you do not know who IMG is, they are Brandon, Florida. They are the top high school. Like Brandon said, I read something today, researching a little bit about high school sports, and it came across their high school puts more players in the NFL. Last week, number one, there was more players, high school players that came out of IMG. Now, that means they went on to other colleges, but from high school level to major colleges to the NFL, they had more players playing last week in week one that had graduated high school from IMG. Let's give a quick rundown on some finals, and let's wrap this week up and get up on out of here and get ready for week number 6. Pope John Paul II, 21, Baylor 42. Really a really good game in Division II. Baylor 42, Pope John Paul II 21. MBA 10, Father Ryan 7, and Chattanooga McCauley 40 for Knoxville Catholic 7. Boyd Buchanan loses to Silverdale Academy 33-29, and Knoxville Webb has defeated CAK 24-23. Really some great games from down in the Nashville area. I've got a nasty cough, guys, and I need to get up on out of here. But it's been a pleasure to host your high school sports the zone. A lot of finals, a lot of games. Your high school sports game of the week was Sevier County losing to number 1 Knox West 5A, Class 5A, number 1 Knox West 20-19. Next week, the crew will be out at the Kings Academy, which the Kings Academy will take on Swain County, North Carolina. Now, throughout that little contest there, if you can name the player who played at Swain County, North Carolina, that came to the University of Tennessee and played quarterback, I will send you some gifts, some donuts, some Buddy's barbecue, and also a car wash from Claybo's Express Shine Car Wash. So for the Zone, for your high school sports, the game of the week, for Chris Blevins, for Jake Nichols and all the crew, for Brandon Martin, and for Mikey Hines, I'm Roddy Woods, and you've been in the Zone right here on your high school sports. We'll see you next week. Good night.